your representative for House District 53. It has been my honor to have served you the last 4 years, and I ask for your vote November 5th to continue to serve you in the state legislature. We have a lot of work to do to promote economic development, improve education, and roads in our state. I make the people of District 53 my number one priority and will continue to do so for the next 4 years. November 5th, vote Republican. Vote to re-elect Vince Mango, House of Representatives.
Paid for by Vince Mango.
The following is a B92 Sports production. And now, Brookhaven Academy Cougar football on B92. Game action is brought to you by Paul Barnett Nissan on Brookway Boulevard, Gatlin Feed, Perkins Ace Hardware in Lincoln Plaza, Sullivan Ford Lincoln Exit 40, Mississippi Sports Medicine, Strength Roofing and Siding in Byram, Pike National Bank, King's Daughters Medical Center, Brookhaven,
White and Associates CPA,
T.H. Perkins Furniture, Brookhaven, All Red Financial, downtown Brookhaven, Rent Smart on Industrial Park Road, Insurance and Risk Managers, Brookhaven, the Bank of Brookhaven, and Brookhaven Monument Company. Now, to the field for Cougar play-by-play. Here are Ken Hollingsworth and Beck Warren.
And welcome to Red Stewart Field here on the campus of Brookhaven Academy as Brookhaven Academy Cougars take on the Kirk Academy Raiders. Game 1 of the MAIS Class 4 football playoff starting tonight. The Cougars coming into the ball game with a 6-4 record, 3-1 in the district. Kirk, on the other hand, 4-6 on the year, 0-2 in their district. There is only a 3-team district in Kirk's district. Lee was number 1, North Delta 2, and then Kirk number 3. But Kirk, by the virtue of that 4-6 record, number 8 seed, Brookhaven Academy, number 7 seed, coming into the playoffs here this evening. Of course, this is a one-game season now, Beck. You've got to win one to keep playing. One loss and you're done. But the first road to that state championship games begins tonight right here at Brookhaven Academy.
Yeah, and we've talked about it on every opportunity. You and I have been able to sit courtside with Brookhaven Academy Sports, whether it's here on the football gridiron, on the hardwood, or up at the baseball field. Everything changes this time of year. It's a one-game season, 1 week at a time. You win, you survive, you advance. You don't, your season is over. So a lot is on the line. The dynamics of the ball game changes. The strategies change. The fundamentals, though, I think you've talked to either of these coaches, Coach Ron Rushing or Coach Ken Chandler. The fundamentals don't change. You got to block, tackle, don't turn the ball over, cut down on your penalties, execute what you've tried to do all year. But those butterflies are flying inside the coaches and the players for sure right now.
Obviously, Kirk making the trip down from Grenada. Next week, whoever wins tonight will be in Florida to take on the Tri-County Rebels. They are the number 1 seed in this particular bracket. And they got a bye tonight. Riverfield got a bye. In our bracket, talking to Coach Rushing, he is somewhat pleased with our bracket since Riverfield and Natchez Cathedral are on the other side, the other bracket. So we would not beat them unless it got to the championship series. Mm-hmm. That's the only time we would beat them. Kind of interesting. Even though we beat Natchez Cathedral during the regular season, they were a higher seed in the playoffs than Brookhaven Academy was. I think they were number 6 and Brookhaven Academy number 7.
Yeah, and again, we've talked about it a little bit over the past weeks. That's the PowerPoint system. They take the winning district winners from the 4 districts. They seed them number 1s out of each district, and they line up 1, 2, 3, and 4. They get a bye first round. Then everybody else, it's a PowerPoint system. And it's based on your body of work throughout the year. And this is why you see a Brookhaven Academy team that in the old days would be playing from the South, playing first round in the playoffs against a Kirk Academy that would traditionally be playing in the North bracket. Mix it up, the PowerPoint system. I love the system. I love the way it falls out. I think it provides for a better matchup down the road in the semifinals and finals. Your best teams come to the top of the list.
Real quick around the county here this evening. Everybody's at home tonight. Brookhaven High School hosting Natchez. Got the Possum Bowl going on out of Bogachitta. Boys Stars Bogachitta. Enterprise is hosting Wesson tonight. Wesson playing a real good football this year. Mid-County is going to be at Enterprise this evening. Also, we've got North Pike down at South Pike and Lanier and Lawrence County, some of the other high school games going on tonight. Of course, tomorrow, big day here at Brookhaven Academy, the Fall Festival. We'll get a lot of detail of that coming up at the halftime. Starts around 4 o'clock at the gym here at Brookhaven Academy, a fundraiser for the PTL. So be sure to come out and have some fun and support the PTL and all the great work they do for Brookhaven Academy. It's Brookhaven Academy and Kirk Academy, game 1 of the state playoffs starting here tonight. We'll come back and talk to Coach Ron Rushing, at least about the game from last week over at River Oaks, at a real sloppy game. But as far as the field conditions, that just aided. Both teams had to adhere to that real messy situation. Neither team able to get real fancy. Just power, run, smash mouth football last week. Cougars winning that one 10-3. We'll talk about that game. We'll come back and talk about the brackets, the matchups, and give you a little preview of what we're expecting here tonight at Red Stewart Field. Brookhaven Academy and Kirk Academy. Right now, let's take 2 minutes. 2 minutes down the line, we'll come back and visit with the head football coach here at Brookhaven Academy, Coach Ron Rushing. And 2 minutes after this, on B92.
There's something new at T.H. Perkins Furniture. It's the Daniels Amish line of solid wood custom dining and bedroom furniture. Daniels Amish furniture is made to last for generations. Now at T.H. Perkins Furniture, save an additional $300 to $500 off group prices of Daniels Amish custom dining and bedroom furniture in 50 stunning finishes, and it's made in the USA. Get 12 months same as cash during the special sale. T.H. Perkins Furniture, 830 Brookway Boulevard and in Highland Square Shopping Center, Brookhaven.
Being good at life means treating your business like your family. Years of expertise, New York Life Insurance Company can help find the best plan for your business and the employees who help it grow. So give Dwayne Allred, your local New York Life agent, a call. He can also help you plan your family's financial future. You can reach him at 601-833-0604 or look for him at NewYorkLife.com.
Personal attention is important to all of us, and it serves as the foundation in building lasting relationships in life and in business. This is Shannon Aker for Bank of Brookhaven. We've built our bank on a foundation of personal attention and friendly service. We're dedicated to keeping it the way we do business. Stop in today and let us show you. At Bank of Brookhaven, it's all about you. Bank of Brookhaven, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
At KDMC Pediatric and Adolescent Clinic, we have 2 patients, your child and you, the parent. We communicate so you and your family get the reassurance you need. Your pediatricians and pediatric nurse practitioners know exactly how you feel because we feel the same way. After all, it's our community too. Call KDMC Pediatric and Adolescent Clinic to make an appointment today. 601-823-5204. King's Daughters Medical Center, caring for our community like no one else can.
And the Cougar pregame show continues right now. We're glad to have with us the head football coach here at Brookhaven Academy, Coach Ron Rushing. Coach Rushing, last Friday night, rain, horrible field conditions, both teams pretty well relegated to having to run the football, and we just seemed to have a little better luck at running the football than they did on Friday night. Had a couple of key plays, a field goal, and that late touchdown. And we get out of there with a 10-3 win over a scrappy little River Oaks team.
Yeah, played really well overall. You know, you drive 3 hours on a bus and terrible conditions as far as, you know, it rained all day and it's raining during the game, the wind blowing, it's cold. But we handled handled everything well. Had over a couple hundred yards rushing. I think we held them to 88. So we played well on both sides of the ball, and special teams played well.
With Corey Case gets an early field goal, they come back and tie it up. We're 3-3 at halftime. Fourth quarter, we drive down, have a touchdown call back and a holding call. But then a nice call on the touchdown by Tyler Fortenberry. Kind of describe that play on the bootleg from about the 11-yard line down, and they're into the football field.
It was. We had been going in a power eye and unbalanced line in one direction and just running strong the whole time. I was actually talking to the official about a call, and Coach White had mentioned to Coach Palmer, you know, that the bootleg should be there, and Coach Palmer, you know, while I was talking with the official, he asked me if he could call a play. I said, yeah, and he put it in, and great play, perfect timing. Harrison Brownlee got out there and made a great block to, you know, punch him into the end zone. But it was overall well-executed play.
Of course, 10-3 win over River Oaks. People might look at that score and say, well, maybe we should have scored more. But as you talked about, the field was in it was good shape when we got there, but it was pretty well torn up by the end of the ball game.
It was nasty conditions. The 2 times we did throw it, we caught it, but we lost our footing immediately and fell to the ground. But sometimes you have to adjust. Whichever teams make the adjustments the best. Thought we handled all 3 phases well, and that was the difference in the ball game.
Of course, defensively, as you mentioned, they had a couple of drives, but I don't think they got past the midfield stripe. Maybe a couple of times, but other than that, we kind of bottled everything up in the River Oaks end of the football field.
Tackled really well. Gage Brown had a great game. Had over 13 tackles, and like you said, we spilled everything, made them bounce it. We tackled the dive well, ran to the ball, and you hold a team in any conditions to 88 total yards. You're playing really well.
Well, that's the regular season behind us. We get ready for the playoffs starting tonight against Kirk Academy. We'll take a break right now, come back and talk about the Kirk Raiders as the pregame show continues on B92.
Hello, this is Will Thibodeau, General Sales Manager at Sullivan Ford Lincoln, Southwest Mississippi's Ford Truck Headquarters. Cool weather is right around the corner, but the deals are only heating up here at Sullivan. After another record-breaking new car and truck sales month, our lot is busting with great local trades, and we need to make room for more. With super low interest rates available, now is the best time of the year to buy. Come see our family here. Visit us on the World Wide Web at SullivanFordLincoln.com. Sullivan Ford Lincoln. We're better, we're proving it, and we want you to be the judge. Exit 40, Brookhaven.
Hear that? Old man winter will be here soon. Is your home ready? Perkins Hayes Hardware helps you get ready for winter with weather stripping, caulking, pipe wrap, and much more. Get weatherized with the help of the helpful hardware folks at Perkins Hayes Hardware. For plumbing and electrical supplies, hardware, and appliances, it's Perkins Hayes Hardware, Lincoln Plaza, Brookhaven. Open Monday through Saturday, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Join in supporting our local schools this season. Brookhaven Monument Company is proud of all of our area schools and wishes them all a great year. Be sure and attend the games and cheer for your school. For over 70 years, Brookhaven Monument has been part of the community and pleased to support local events. Brookhaven Monument thanks you for choosing them to provide a lasting memorial to remember your loved ones. Visit the Brookhaven Monument showroom on Highway 51 North or call 833-5701.
Brookhaven Academy has been serving our community for over 40 years. They offer a quality education in a Christian and learning environment for all students from preschool through 12th grade. Students each receive opportunities to excel in the arts, ACT prep, extracurricular activities, college preparatory curriculum, and athletics. Come visit Headmaster Jason Case and Elementary Principal Paige Nielsen to see how Brookhaven Academy is making a difference one child at a time.
Well, back here at Red Stewart Field, about 11 minutes away from kickoff here between Brookhaven Academy and Kirk Academy. Game 1 of the MAIS Division 4 playoffs here starting tonight. Teams around the state in action tonight. Brookhaven Academy, number 7 seed, and Kirk, a number 10 seed. And Beck, we were talking earlier about originally thinking that Natchez Cathedral was on the other side of the bracket, but they are in this side of the bracket with Brookhaven Academy. And an interesting note here, this could very well be Brookhaven Academy's last home game, regardless of winning here on out. I think there's, one, maybe 2 teams would have to win for us to have another home game if we win tonight and get past Tri-County next week.
Yeah, it takes some magic down at the bottom of our bracket, and we'll step through sort of the layout of all the teams in the playoffs. But Winston Academy, the number 11 seed, would have to win their first and second round games. Of course, Brookhaven Academy would have to win their second round on the road to get back here to Red Stewart and have another home playoff game, but we can't get ahead of ourselves. We certainly got to take care of business tonight. Looking at the brackets, the number 1 seeded team in the 4A division, Riverfield Academy sets the top of the bracket. Tri-County Academy is number 2, Wayne Academy number 3, and Lee Academy is number 4. And those 4 teams can all receive a first round bye. Working top to bottom on the bracket, Clinton Christian faces off against Columbia Academy tonight, North Delta School and Canton Academy, of course, Brookhaven Academy and Kirk, and then Cathedral Unit School and Winston Academy wrap up the first round matchups tonight.
So when winner goes on, the loser, of course, will call it a season and go to basketball or whatever else, soccer or whatever else may be on their schedule for the upcoming year. But you got, again, in these playoffs, you got to win to keep going. Kirk, as we mentioned, 4 wins. They've been playing very well the last few weeks here. Their first win of the year was their 4th game as they beat Marshall Academy, a final of 28-22. Also, they beat a really good 3A school, Winona Christian, in overtime, 27-26. Also beat the Memphis Nighthawks High School, 42-36, who's a heartbreaker last week at North Delta, 14-12. Now, they had some blowouts earlier in the year against some really good football teams. Carroll Academy beat Kirk 37-7. And the Heritage Academy, probably one of the better MAIS teams in the state, rolling over everybody so far. They beat Kirk 43-7. So kind of gives you an idea. Pillow Academy beat them as well by a final of 42-0. And so they were playing some upper-level schools earlier in the year, so they've kind of gotten toughened up, and this should be a good challenge for the Cougars here tonight.
Yeah, absolutely should. And one of the things we kind of, I think Coach Rushing, if he didn't allude to in the pregame show, did talk about earlier in the week when I had a chance to visit with him, was that we've sort of fallen out of our BA style the last couple of weeks. We wanted to really go in, establish the running game against Hillcrest, which we did that through 3 passes in that ball game. And then, of course, the following week over at River Oaks in just a very wet field, we passed the ball 2 times. Don't expect that tonight. I look for Tyler Fortenberry to probably put the ball up 30, 35 times tonight and go back to what we've done best. But in those last 2 ball games, Nick Ogden's carried a big load. John Rivers Brown's carried a big load. We've done a pretty good job of implementing the running game and sort of solidifying it. So maybe a dual option, a little bit more of a balance than we've seen in the past. But I do expect more than 2 or 3 passes tonight.
Of course, last week we ran the power eye almost exclusively in the second half, scored on a kind of a bootleg play that gave us a win last week over the Mustangs. Let's go to the field right now as we get the invocation. And we'll get the invocation and the playing of the national anthem.
Schools represented and their athletes, following which we ask that you help us honor America with the performance of our national anthem. And now, friends, let us join in prayer. Dear Lord, what a glorious evening with which you blessed us. How wondrous it is. And how wondrous indeed it is that we live in this place and time where we have schools such as Kirk Academy and Brookhaven Academy, in wonderful communities such as Grenada and Brookhaven. What great places to raise and nurture young men and women in your will and purpose, guided by your scripture with a Christ-centric philosophy. May that spirit permeate the classrooms and playing fields of Kirk Academy and Brookhaven Academy, not just tonight, but in the weeks, months, and years ahead, and for generations to come. May you bless these schools richly. May you protect these athletes tonight, dear Lord, give them a spirit of sportsmanship and fair play and of competitiveness and of respect, not only for their opponent, but for their teammates and for themselves as well, that everyone might compete to their utmost and compete in a manner pleasing to you. Dear Lord, we are mindful of the ultimate gift of salvation through your Son and our Savior, Jesus Christ, for which we are grateful beyond words and even beyond thought. But we are grateful indeed. We pray for this great nation in which we live. We pray for this election upcoming in Mississippi next week, that your will be done, that the voters' decisions be made clearly and precisely. And dear Lord, we pray these things in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Dr. Ed Moak with the invocation and the playing of the national anthem. About ready to get things underway here. Brookhaven Academy and Kirk Academy. Brookhaven Academy won the toss, and they have elected to receive here. So Brookhaven Academy, as we watch the action in the first quarter, moving right to left. Now we're situated here on the east side of the football field, and they'll be moving toward the south end of the football field. That'll be their offensive goal. So Brookhaven Academy, Beck, looks like they want to go ahead and see if we can get something established offensively early on here in this ball game.
Yeah, nothing like putting the pressure on with points, and I think that's going to be Coach Ron Rushing's goal. And we've seen the Cougars come out several times this year and march it right down on that first drive, very mechanical-like, put it in the end zone. We have had a few games where they actually got down into the red zone and came up a little bit short and cost us, in the long run of some of those ball games. But expect, that's the thing that I expect is on Coach Ron Rushing's mind, is that let's go after them quick, let's hit them fast and put some points on the board and try to flip the field on them.
So Brookhaven Academy in their home blues tonight, blue uniforms, white numerals, white helmets. Kirk Academy will be in their blue pants, white jerseys, red numerals, and white helmets with a red stripe down the middle. So red and blue, their colors. And they're about ready to kick it off here. Brookhaven Academy will send Harrison Rowley down deep. Trying to see if Dylan Fortenberry is dressed tonight. He missed the last couple of games due to an injury. So
yeah, I do see number 7 here on the sideline stretching out. He's got one of the trainers there with him. It looks good. He's moving around pretty good on the sideline. Just don't have him on the kick receiving team, but I expect to see big number 7 out at that wide out slot first series here with the Cougars.
So Kirk getting set to kick off.
Graham Siebels tees it up for Kirk, number 64.
So Siebels set to boot it away here. This game is a little squib kick right up the middle, scooped up at the 30, 35, out to about the 38 come the Cougars. And a host of tacklers being led there by Bradley Towles. So Towles makes the tackle for the Raiders. First down at 10 for the Cougars. So Bradley Towles rather on the tackle. So Cougars have a pretty good field position on 38-yard line.
Good safe play right there. Trevor Fortenberry scooping that one up about the 30. Throwing it back about 8 yards. First and 10 for the Cougars.
Trips to the right side. Fortenberry is going to throw. Throws it down the center of the field. This ball is going to be caught.
That's Rob Johnson. He's going to go all the way.
Johnson's going to take it down to the 10, to the 5. He's in there for the touchdown. First play of the ball game. Cougars go on a 62-yard touchdown strike to Rob Johnson. Kind of looked like he caught the Kirk linebackers kind of sleeping a little bit there, Beck. They had, I guess, looked at the past 2 weeks of films, not expecting the big pass maybe early like that, but a home run toss to Rob Johnson right out of the gate. 62-yard touchdown pass is good to Johnson, and the Cougars go on top with 11:42 left in the first quarter, 6-0. Here comes your New York Life Insurance agent, Wayne Allred, Kelly Allred, extra point attempt off the toe of Corey Case. Snap back, placement down. The kick is going to be up. It is right down the middle. It is good. We have a break in the action already. 11:42. Cougars take 18 seconds to get on the board here. Break in the action. 11:42 left in the first quarter. Brookhaven Academy 7, Kirk nothing. Let's take 30 seconds down the line. Brookhaven Academy Cougar football will continue after this on B92.
And your home's roof takes a beating. Protect it and loved ones with a roof from Strength Roofing and Siding. From shingle or metal roof, let Strength Roofing and Siding put their 40 years of experience to work for you. They offer an unmatched lifetime warranty and work with insurance companies. Strength Roofing and Siding. Online at strengthroofingandsiding.com or call 601-373-7254. The same number since 1979.
Well, Coach Rushing did not hesitate right out of the box there. Tyler Fortenberry, great protection. Found Johnson wide open down the middle, hit him down around the 30. Johnson cuts to the right side, runs a defender, takes it in 62 yards for the touchdown. Extra point good, so Cougars on top already, 7-0.
Yeah, Ken, right out of the box, no free safety back there in the middle of the field. Little post pattern to Johnson, made an over-the-shoulder catch, made one move, A cornerback trying to lay a hand on him, cut back under him. It was nothing but green from there. Johnson takes it 62 yards, pass and catch from Fortenberry.
Number 45.
McDermott back, along with Blanchette back deep. McDermott to the far side. He's one of their big playmakers. They're going to come over to Blanchette, takes it to the 7. He's to the 10, to the 15, out to the 20. Cuts up in the middle, 25 out to about the 28. Down the field to make the tackle is going to be Colin Waldrop for the Cougars. So Kirk will take over at their own 28. First down and 10.
Yeah, they had a couple of different guys warming up at quarterback. Looks like it's going to be number 12, Colbert Hathcock.
He is a sophomore. In fact, this team has 17 sophomores.
Yeah, real young ball player.
They will be a force to be reckoned with, I'm sure, the next couple of years here.
You mentioned him early, McDermott, and also Parker Goodson, a couple of guys, number 7 and 8 are the Kirk Academy Raiders, guys to watch.
Going to hand off on the sweep to the other side. That's going to be McDermott. He's going to be trying to elude tacklers, gets a couple of yards, maybe to the 29. On the tackle is going to be, again, Colin Waldrop. No gain of the play. McDermott hemmed in as he tried to turn the corner down the left side, got hemmed in and knocked down. Yeah, Waldrop led the attack on that one.
Yeah, Waldrop and Big August Sullivan holding his ground over there on the right side. So good job there by the Cougars. No gain on that one by McDermott.
So second down and 10 for the Raiders at their own 28. Goodson out to the right side. McDermott is a running back. Going to give it to McDermott. He's trying to get outside. Flags will come down. He'll get a couple of yards up to about the 28. Once again, Nick Ogden, also got a Brister in there. Goodson on the carry. Got a couple, but there's a flag that came down behind the play. Holding is the call. Looks like they'll call that one on Kirk. Now the question is, do we take it, which will make it second down and long, or do you wave it off?
They're going to take Cougars going to take that one, push them back 10 yards.
Would have been third down and 7, so they'll make it down second down at about 17. Moves the ball back. Can be right at the 20-yard line. So put it to 19. Got to get up to about the 33 for the first down. So second down play, second down. We'll call it about 17 to go here for the Raiders. Hathcock, the quarterback, wants to throw, rolling to his left. Looking, fires it down the field. This ball is going to be incomplete. We can possibly pass interference coming in. Trevor Fortenberry defensively there. That flag came in at the point of the pass where the pass was thrown. So let's wait and see here.
Let's see if we might get an offensive push-off right here. Let's see what we have.
It's pointing at Kirk.
We'll get an offensive pass interference. A little curl route, about a 12-yard curl. Let's see if that's what the call is.
Hold Brookhaven. Going to call a defensive hold on Brookhaven. That's going to give the Raiders their 10 yards back that they just got penalized on. It'll still be a second down. That's going to put the ball all the way up here at about the 33. So second down at 10 at the 28, rather. At the 28. Going to give to running back. He's going to be tackled on the backfield. It's going to be Goodson on the carry. John Rivers Brown shooting in there from his defensive back spot to make the tackle. Loss of about 2 or 3 on the play. Back to the 28. Brings up a third down about 11. So third down 11 to the 28.
All plays thus far, Ken, trying to go outside on the Cougars and just nothing doing. Those D-backs and interior linemen just spreading it out, not allowing the Kirk running backs to turn the corner.
Gage Brown, the defensive end on the left side. Trevor Fortenberry, the defensive end on the far side. In the middle is, for the Cougars, is going to be Carter Smith, also August Sullivan, at your defensive interior lineman. Got a whistle, and let's see what we got here. Got a timeout for Kirk. 9:53 left in the first quarter. Brookhaven Academy 7, Kirk nothing. We'll take 30 seconds down the line. Brookhaven Academy Cougar football will continue after this on B92.
Hi, I'm Nicole at Pike National Bank. When you're a business owner, you need simple tools that will help you maintain your business and personal finances. At PNB, we have different checking accounts and loans that will help you manage your finances all in one place. Our experienced bankers will make the process easy for you. Visit me at our Brookhaven location to learn more. Pike National Bank, a better way to bank. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
.9:53 left in the first quarter. Brookhaven Academy scores in the first 18 seconds of the ball game on a 62-yard pass to Rob Johnson. Cougars on defense is looking at a 3rd down 11 with Kirk. So far, they kind of bottled up Kirk tonight. Halfcock, the quarterback.
Timeout there first in the first half. 3rd and 11, the 28-yard line.
Goodson to his right. Halfcock to throw, has time, throws it down the right sideline. This ball is going to be incomplete. Looking down the right sideline for McDermott. He was guarded down that right sideline by Johnson. Ball a little bit overthrown, incomplete.
Yeah, good job out there by Rob Johnson, running step for step with McDermott out of that slot position. Johnson just moved and shadowed McDermott all the way down to about the 35-yard line. Ball falls incomplete at that point, 4th down. We're going to call it 11 for the Raiders.
So here comes Hathcock to punt it away. Harrison Brownlee will be standing back at his 36 to receive this kick from the left-footed kicker, Hathcock. He'll let this go from about his 20. Kick is up. It's a little floater. Got a hit. Cougar's going to get away from it. It's going to roll inside the 30 and knock down at the Cougar 29-yard line. That's where the Cougars go on offense. First down at 10 at their own 29.
Little confusion out there. Not real sure if the ball hit one of the Cougar blockers before it rolled toward the sidelines. One of the Kirk Academy Raiders tried to pick it up, thinking it may have hit one of the Cougars, and muffed it from that point. One of the looked like Rob Johnson alertly on top of it. So the Cougars will take over from there right at the 29-yard line.
So first down 10, Cougars from their 29. Cougars have run one offensive play in this ball game. That was a 62-yard touchdown pass to Rob Johnson.
Again, Kirk lining up pretty much 8 guys across the front line and 2 guys spread out, not really lined by one linebacker out there. So you get past about 4 yards, nobody's behind them to stop a long pass.
Quarterback draw. Here comes Tyler Fortenberry across the 35 out to the 37. He's going to be tackled out there by Bailey. Rob Bailey makes the tackle. So pickup of about 7 in the play. We'll call it second down at 3 at about the 36.
Ken, maybe Kirk watched the film from the last 2 weeks and just expect the Cougars to run the ball, but got a news flash. Cougars are going to put it in the air, and this 8-man front that they're trying to run against the Cougars with no defense, virtually just one defensive back and one linebacker. That's a recipe for disaster for the Raiders.
Got to get in the side room for Ogden across the 40. Ball comes out at the end of the play. Looks like he'll have enough for the first down. Making the tackle is going to be Parker Goodson for the Raiders.
Taking off the speed of the 40-yard line. The ball fingers.
That's going to be right at the first down marker. Should be a first down. Yeah, first down 10, Cougars at the Cougar 40.
Yeah, Ogden needed about 3.5, picked up 4, and first down. Going to set it right on top of the 40, like you said. First and 10 for the Cougars.
8:35 left here in the first quarter. 7-0 Brookhaven Academy, game 1 of the MAIS Division 4 playoffs. Fake handoff to Ogden. There goes Fortenberry, right side, 40, 45, across the 45 out to about the 47. Coming over to make the tackle is going to be Walker Staten. That'll be a nice first down run once again by Fortenberry. Picks up close to 7. We'll call it about second, and we'll call it one of those long 3 situations at about the 47. Got to get just past the midfield stripe for the first down.
Cougars having their way on the offensive side of the ball thus far. Of course, the one big strike on the first offensive play of the game and putting together a good drive right here.
Second and 3.
Out come the Cougars once again. Ogden will be lined up to the right side of Fortenberry. Twin receivers left and right. Fortenberry to throw. Fires it down the left sideline. Here comes Harrison Brown. They can't quite catch up to it. Out around the 28, just beyond his outstretched hands at about the 28. It falls incomplete, brings up a third down at about 3.
Kind of inside little rub move right out here with Colin Waldrop. Brownlee, the inside receiver, cuts off Waldrop's backside, then hits the sideline. Ball falls incomplete, just out of his reach down around the 30-yard line.
So third down, about 3 to go. Ball on the Cougar 47. Ball will be on the far hash. Cougars moving right to left as we watch the action toward the south end zone. Ogden lines up to the left side of Fortenberry. Twin receivers left and right. Put Ogden in motion. Got a little quarterback draw. Fighting for the first down. Good second effort by Tyler Fortenberry. Got hit at about the 48. Fought ahead to the 49. Making the tackle is Jack Jones for the Raiders.
Yeah, the Raiders had Fortenberry pinned up right there and got a hand up around his shoulder pad and twisted Fortenberry around. He just one last burst from Fortenberry got him across the 50-yard line and first down for the Cougars.
Got it just enough. Got the yard extra needed for that first down. First down at 10 of the Kirk 49. Twin runners in the backfield. Going to be a sweep here to Ogden. Ogden trying to get to the corner. 45. Ogden hurdles a man. 45 inside the 45. He'll take it down to about the 36. Finally, Will Hartley comes over to make the tackle for Kirk.
Yeah, well, student body left for the Cougars. Ogden hurdled the guy down around the 37-yard line, picked up a couple extra yards in the first down. Let's give him 12 on that play. First and 10 Cougars from that point.
Ball on the Kirk 36, 7-0 Brookhaven on top. 6:51 left here in the first quarter. Game 1 of the state playoff starting tonight. Winner goes on to take on Tri-County next week. And the give to Ogden. Lowers his head, fights ahead for a couple of yards inside the 35 to about the 34. Taking the tackle is going to be one of those big linemen, Graham Siebel. Siebel, a defensive end, a junior, 5'10", 190. A lot of sophomores and juniors on this club. Only 6 seniors on this 38-man roster for Kirk. Fortenberry has time, throws it on the right sideline. Ball is going to be caught and knocked out of the hands of Dylan Fortenberry at the 3. Making the defensive play, Evan Blanchette. Blanchette got a hand in there, knocks it away from Fortenberry, or that would have been another 6 there for Brookhaven Academy.
Yeah, good strike there thrown by Tyler Fortenberry. Hit Dylan right in stride, but Blanchette came in there at the last moment, knocked it away. Good defensive play out there by the Kirk Academy defensive back.
Gunnar Brister will check in as a running back right now. He and Nick Ogden will be in the backfield on a third down. And about 8 to go here for the Cougars on the Kirk 34. We got a whistle and a timeout, Brookhaven. Breaking the action, 6:07 left in the first quarter. Brookhaven Academy 7 at Kirk 0. Let's take 30 seconds down the line. Brookhaven Academy Cougar football continues after this on B92.
Risk managers.
Experiencing shoulder, elbow, hip, or knee pain? Come see the experts, Dr. Larry Field and Dr. Austin Barrett at Mississippi Sports Medicine, located locally at the Brookhaven Medical Arts Building. Our specialized surgeons have over 50 years combined orthopedic experience specific to the shoulder, elbow, hip, and knee. Why see a general orthopedic when you could see the experts? Mississippi Sports Medicine, where we specialize for you. Request the Brookhaven location when scheduling your appointment at MississippiSportsMedicine.com or call 601-354-4488.
Well, the reverse comes to Brownlee. He'll take it around the left side. He'll take it all the way inside the 25. Third down play gets the Cougars a first down to the Kirk 22. Little fakery there for the Cougars on a reverse. Brownlee and Ogden, your running backs right now. Going to give it to Ogden on a sweep to the right side. He cuts inside, got a room. He's across the 15, on his feet inside the 15 to about the 14, making the tackle is going to be Rob Bailey once again, one of the seniors for the Kirk Academy Raiders. But another first down run for the Cougars. That's going to take the ball right shy of the 10-yard line. Looks like the Cougars can get a first down inside the 1.
Yeah, Cougars just picking up big yardage on run plays around right end and left end. Ogden, of course, went to the right side that time. Cut it back upfield, 13 on the play and the first down.
Ogden, the lone running back to the left side, single route to the left side. Keeper by Fortenberry has room. He'll walk it in the end zone. Tyler Fortenberry, 11-yard TD run. There's 5:25 left in the first quarter. That caps off a 71-yard drive. So an 11-yard TD run by Fortenberry, where that left side just flew wide open. And Fortenberry could have just turned around backwards and strolled in if he'd wanted to.
Yeah, little read option right there to Ogden. Seemed like everybody went that way. Fortenberry went off left side. Got some good blocking up there behind August Sullivan and the big guys up front. Walked it into the end zone untouched.
Here comes their New York Life Insurance agents, Dwayne Allred, Kelly Allred, extra point attempt off the foot of Corey Case. It is up straight down the middle. It is good. 5:25 left in the first quarter. It's been all Brookhaven Academy so far. Brookhaven Academy 14 and Kirk nothing. Let's take 30 seconds down the line. Brookhaven Academy Cougar football will continue after this on B92.
Paul Barnett Nissan is one of the fastest growing dealerships in Southwest Mississippi. Come experience the difference. Nissan Titan trucks are the only trucks on the market with a 100,000-mile bumper-to-bumper manufacturer's warranty and get up to $14,000 off MSRP. Come see the new Rocky Ridge Titan on display now. And all new or used vehicles purchased from Paul Barnett Nissan get 2 years worth of touch-and-go car washes. Experience the difference at Paul Barnett Nissan, Exit 40 Brookway Boulevard, Brookhaven.
Well, 60 or 71-yard drive by the Cougars. Nice mixture of passing and running as the Cougars take it down the field, scoring about a 10.5-yard touchdown run there by Tyler Fortenberry.
Yeah, real good job front line for the Cougars. Like you said, Ken, a mixture of pass and run in that particular drive. Pretty much everything Coach Ron Rushing and his staff could ask for. The Cougars have responded with a 14-0 lead here in the first quarter play. 5:25 to go here in the opening period.
Well, Case will kick it off. Lancette to this side. McDermott to the far side. High kick. Lancette will drift back to his 5. He's got it at the 5. Comes out to the 10, to the 15, to the 20. 25 hit and knocked down around the 28. First man down is Gunnar Brister.
Good hit right there by Gunnar Brister. Had a blocker on one side and kind of shoved him off and made a hard hit on Blanchett right there. Stopped him in his tracks right at the 27-yard line.
So first down at 10 on the 22-yard return by Kirk Academy. They'll have it for the second time in the ball game. First down at 10, called just over their own 27-yard line. Quarterback Halfcock will bring his club up. Looks like he's got McDermott off to his left. Going to give it off to McDermott. Comes left side. Comes across the 30 out to about the 31. Over here it's going to be Tate Rushing. Looks like making the tackle for the Cougars on the play. But a pickup of about 3 up to about the 31, we'll call it. So second down at about 7 for the Raiders at their 31.
Gain of about 2. Second and 8.
Once again, Goodson off to the right. Goodson's got the carry. Goodson trying to get outside. Tackled, falls forward for a couple, maybe to about the 33. Trey Fortenberry on to make the tackle for the Cougars. Picks up about 2 or 3. That'll bring up a third down 5. We'll call it third down actually about one of those short 6, long 5 situations. That'll put the ball up at about the 32, 33. Got to get up to about the 38 for a first down.
Front line of the Cougars doing a great job containing that running back. Nothing doing there for the Raiders thus far.
Goodson to the left side. The quarterback, Halfcock, he wants to throw, rolling to his left, sets up, fires it down the field. It's going to be caught for the first down at around the 40-yard line. On the far side,
Logan Hall with that reception, Ken, number 1.
So Hall kind of set up. That ball was thrown only where Hall could catch it on the far side of the field. So first down, the first down of the ball game for the Kirk Academy Raiders at their own 40.
Raiders needed about 7. Hall did about a 9-10 yard out. Hathcock hit him in the numbers. First down for the Raiders.
McDermott is split wide out to the right side. Two receivers to the left side. Goodson, the running back. Hathcock throws, overthrows. They're wide open. McDermott around the 48. So slant route inside. McDermott was open, but the ball overthrown, incomplete.
Rob Johnson in coverage right there. McDermott cut it short. Just a quick slant route. Like you mentioned, Hathcock had a lot of mustard on that one. Sailed through the hands of McDermott. It's going to be second down and 10 for the Raiders.
Checking in defensively, Braden Smith and Daniel Falvey for the Cougars. Two receivers left, one to the right. Give to Goodson. Goodson's picking his way up to the left guard. Got yardage across the 46. Nick Ogden makes a tackle for the Cougars out to about the 46. Picks up close to 6 in the play. Brings up a third down. We'll call it right about 4 to go.
Good pick. A good job picking his way through the line right there by Goodson, the running back. He's kind of the go-to guy, leading rusher for the Raiders. Picked up, as you mentioned, about 6 on the play. Going to be third down. Long 4 for Kirk Academy.
Hathcock with Goodson to his left. Hathcock again gives it to Goodson. Hits the right side. Nothing there. He's stacked up and dropped back by a host of Cougars. Gage Brown, first man on the scene. Gage had 13 tackles and they went over River Oaks last week. So fourth down and about 4 to go. So the Cougars expecting a punt here. Waldrop and also Bradley will drift back. Hathcock will kick it away. The left-footed kicker will move it away from about the 35-yard line.
Now Waldrop comes off. Fortenberry goes back with Brown. So 2 deep receivers for the Cougars on the punt.
Comes a kick. Pretty good kick. It's going to come to Fortenberry, and he's going to be run into. That's going to be a penalty on Kirk. Fortenberry was coming up. I did not see a fair catch sign, but the defender ran into him before the ball got to him. So interference on the catch. We called on Kirk, so Kirk will get penalized on that particular play.
Looks like number 5 out there, Montgomery Ferguson, got there a little quick. He was the gunner on that one. Came from the right side, just got up into the shoulder pad of Tyler Fortenberry. Didn't give him the opportunity to field the punt. So it'll be first and 10 after they mark off the penalty against the Kirk Academy Raiders.
Mark it off from about the 20. That's going to be all the way out to the 34. So the Cougars get it at their own 34. Cougars have scored each time they've had the possession. A one-play, 62-yard touchdown pass for Rob Johnson and a good drive on their last possession of 71 yards, capped off by an 11-yard touchdown run by Tyler Fortenberry. Fortenberry to throw, has time, lobs it down the left sideline. Harrison Brownlee, the intended receiver, couldn't quite come up with it up around the 45-yard line. Incomplete defensively was Montgomery Ferguson, the quarterback, was on Brownlee in that particular play, but the ball was a little bit too high for Brownlee to come up with.
Yeah, a little timing route, a little down, up, and out to Brownlee here along the Cougar sideline, down to about the 45-yard line, right off his fingertips. Brownlee probably would have been out of bounds had he been able to haul that one in. Second down 10 for the Cougars.
2:18 left in the first quarter, 14-0 Brookhaven. Fake to Ogden, keeper by Fortenberry, nothing doing this time. In fact, he's going to lose yardage, perhaps back about the 27. And there it was Davis, big John Hiram Davis, came in there to make the tackle. He's a sophomore defensive player. Loss of 1, so third down and 11. This is the first, behind the chains situation the Cougars have now faced in this ball game. Third down, 11. Ogden, the lone running back in there beside Fortenberry. All the receivers to the right. Fortenberry to throw. Steps up, throws it far down the right sideline. Overthrows his intended receiver, Harrison Brownlee, down around the 32 in Kirk territory.
So the first stand for Kirk Academy to hold the Cougars out of the end zone on a third down and 11. Had 3 receivers right, kind of some crossing patterns, trying to shoot Brownlee down for the home run ball, just out of reach. Fourth down. We're going to call it 11. Corey Case on the kick for the Cougars.
And back to receive this will be Alex McDermott. He's a senior, 5'11", 165-pounder. Case a little line drive, not real high. Does take a Cougar roll, though. McDermott's going to get away from it. It's going to roll inside the 35 down to about the 32. in Kirk territory. So Kirk takes it 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Good job there by Corey Case. Had a lot of pressure on him. A bit of a high snap, pulled it down. Had some defenders right in his face, and got the kickoff just in time, and got a good Cougar roll on that one.
So 1st down 10 for the Raiders at their own 32. Kirk coming into the ball game, number 10 seed, Brookhaven Academy, a number 7 seed. Kirk 4-6 on the year. Brookhaven Academy 6-4. Hathcock with a Goodson. Now throws it out here. It's going to be almost picked off. Making a diving attempt there is going to be Nick Ogden. Ogden made a diving attempt, got a hand on it, couldn't quite come up with it, knocks it down, though. Incomplete pass will stop the clock at 1:18 left in the first quarter. 14-0, Brookhaven Academy on top.
Hathcock looking for Goodson out here. Goodson's going on the slant pattern. Looks like Hathcock had him going, start the slant and take it back outside. Miscommunication right there. It's going to be 2nd and 10 for the Raiders.
Out come the Raiders from their own 32 once again. McDermott will be to this receiver to this side, 2 receivers to the other side. Quick out's going to be caught on their wide receiver screen. Looks like it's going to be Logan Hall on the catch. Making the tackle is going to be for Brookhaven Academy, Colin Waldrop. Short gain of the play brings up a 3rd down at about 7. The ball up to the 35 in Kirk territory.
Good job on the outside there by Trevor Fortenberry in coverage. Short gain for the Raiders. 3rd down, another opportunity for the Cougars to turn the ball over on downs.
So 3rd down and 7 for the Kirk Academy Raiders. Put a man in motion. Little pitch out. That's going to be Hall trying to turn the corner, nothing doing. He's going to be knocked down for no gain.
Good job there with Big August Sullivan reading that one out, tracking it down from behind. Got guys out here wide. Rob Johnson, Gage Brown turned it back inside. Sullivan, the benefactor there, trailing from his defensive line position. Caught McDermott from behind. Virtually no gains. 4th down. We're going to call it 6.5 for the Raiders.
Hathcock on to kick. Waldrop will drop back to about his 33. That's it. First quarter is in the books. End of 1. Brookhaven Academy 14 and Kirk nothing. Let's take 60 seconds down the line. Brookhaven Academy Cougar football will continue after this on B92.
White & Associates is a CPA firm that provides personal and professional services in tax preparation and planning, payroll reports, financial statements, bookkeeping, and financial analysis and consulting. Corey White and the staff at White & Associates has been serving Brookhaven and the surrounding areas for the last 2 decades. If you are looking for a CPA firm, we ask that you consider White & Associates for all your accounting needs. Our office is located at 320 Brookhaven Street. Call us at 601-748-4580 or visit us at whiteandassociatesllc.com.
For any job, big or small, rent the quality equipment you need from Rent Smart on Industrial Park Road, Brookhaven. Rent Smart now offers limestone rocks for driveways, landscaping, or any other project. It's sold by the ton with pickup or delivery available. Rent Smart also offers a wide variety of services such as land clearing, pond building, site prep, and more. Contact Rent Smart today at 601-565-1346. Rent Smart on Industrial Park Road, Brookhaven.
So we put it into the football field as Hathcock will kick it away to Waldrop. Waldrop at his 32. That footer gets it out there. Pretty high kick. Waldrop gets away from it. Takes a short Kirk roll. They'll knock it out of the 34 in Brookhaven Academy territory. 1st down 10 Cougars at their own 34.
Pretty good scoring drive to Brookhaven Academy. And I think Coach Rushing, if you went out and asked him right now, we did have this first play, offensive play of the ball game for the Cougars, a 62-yard strike, Fortenberry to Johnson. But I think what he saw in that sustained drive for about, I believe it was 71 yards on the second series of the ball game, that's the one that's going to keep the Cougars rolling tonight.
So 1st down 10 for the Cougars. And a whistle, somebody moved, looked like for the Cougars. That might cost the Cougars 5 yards.
I believe we're going to get all sides over on the far side. Number 1, Logan Hall, quick off of that right end. Looked like he was blitzing
Yep, you're right.
Yeah, over on the right side, defensive side for the Raiders. Yeah, it is 5 yards against Kirk Academy. He was in the backfield about the time that the ball arrived. Tyler Fortenberry is in the shotgun position. So 1st and 5 for the Cougars. 11:48 to go in this one. Here in the second quarter, 14-0 Cougars out front early.
So 1st down 5 up on the about 39-yard line. Out come the Cougars. Fortenberry is on Ogden to his right. Fortenberry with pressure. Lobs it out here. Basically threw it away. Had backside pressure. Flag comes in after the play. Let's see what this is all about.
If we get a hold over here, I don't, no receiver in the areas. Maybe intentional grounding. Maybe it's going to be a holding. Yeah, I see the early signal. That's usually what you get right there.
Fortenberry rolled to his right and had some backside pressure. Had to get rid of it, so it looked like he was out of the tackle box area.
And again, it's number 1, Logan Hall back there coming hard from his right defensive end position, putting pressure on Fortenberry.
Hall, one of the 6 seniors on this Raider squad. It's going to be a penalty against the Cougars back to the 29.
Hall coming in from what you would call the Cougars' weak side of the line. We only have a guard and a tackle. On the other side, you got a guard, tackle, and an end. So Hall's shooting past there. Tough task there for Arkansas. They'll get Hall again. I think he jumped the gun once again. Yep, offsides again. That's going to be on Hall once again, Ken.
So Hall trying to anticipate the snap and get a jump on the ball in there to get the backfield on Brookhaven Academy's quarterback, Tyler Fortenberry. But again, he gets tagged for 5-yard penalty, so we're still at 1st down. 2 offside penalties against Kirk and a holding call on Brookhaven Academy. The last three calls as far as plays have been run here.
And in that particular set, Ken, you're going to have Nick Ogden back there to stay in there with Tyler Fortenberry. If he's rolling out to his right, backside blocking is going to have to come from Ogden if they're going to shoot that in at the quarterback like that.
Hand off to Ogden, sweeping left. Ogden's going to be hemmed in, tripped up, and knocked down for a loss in the play. Logan Hall once again on the tackle. That's going to be a loss in the play. That's going to be about a 3-yard loss. Brings up a 2nd down. We'll call it about a 12 to go. Ball spotted on the Cougar at 33. Cougars got to get up to about the 45 for the 1st down.
I tell you what, Ken, I call it a dangerous defense the Kirk Academy Raiders are playing. Like I mentioned, they put about 8 guys up on the line, spread them out sideline to sideline, giving some defense back and free safety back there, one-on-one with a lot of receivers. So look for a big strike from the Cougars.
For by Fortenberry. Ball's on the ground. It's going to be covered up by Brookhaven Academy. Ogden picks it up. He's going to be knocked down back on the 30. Host of Peters on the tackle. Ogden fortunate to get that ball back, or that could have been disaster for the Cougars. 3rd down, we'll call it about 15 plus to go here. Ball back on the Cougars 30-yard line.
Yeah, somebody got a hand in there and punched that one away. Maybe number 33, Ethan Presley for the Kirk Academy Raiders, looking alertly on top of it.
Ogden stays as the running back. Fortenberry wants to throw, throws it on the right sideline, looking for Brownlee. Brownlee can't get to it. Hit a diving effort forward down around the 38 in Kirk territory. Defensively back there, Ferguson for 1. Also back there was McDermott. But Brownlee making a valiant effort, trying to dive out, stretch out, and make the grab, but could not quite come up with it. So 4th down, 2nd punt of the ballgame coming up now, Brookhaven Academy.
First play of the ballgame, 62-yard strike, and 5 consecutive incomplete passes from that point forward for the Cougars.
McDermott Bay receiving this kick, short kick. He's going to take it on the run at the 45 midfield, up to the 47.
Good job there by Rob Johnson down around the 48-yard line, making a quick tackle on McDermott. He was going to pick up some extra yardage there, so Johnson coming from the left side, making a good play. Going to mark it right at the 48 of the Cougars. 1st and 10 from there for the Raiders.
First time of the ball game, Kirk has been at Brookhaven Academy territory. So 1st down 10 from the Cougar 48. 2 receivers come out to the left will be McDermott and also Logan Hall. 1 receiver to the right. They give it to Goodson. Goes back the other way, tries to pick his way off the right side. host of Cougars on the play. H. Brown, also Jake Livingston on the tackle for Brookhaven Academy. In the Possum Bowl at the end of the first quarter, Lloyd Star on top, 14-13 over Boca Chica. In the first quarter of the Possum Bowl going on out of Boca Chica. Only 1 yard on the play, second down and 9 for the Raiders on the Cougar 47.
Raiders go in the huddle each time. Hathcock goes to the sideline, picks up his play. Old traditional huddle up. You don't see that all the time in football this day and time.
Give to McDermott. He's going to be here 45. Got about a yard on the play. Gunnar Brisker and also Nick Ogden on the play for Brookhaven Academy. So third down, about we'll call it about 7 to go.
Good job there by Ogden and Brister, double teaming on that, holding Goodson for the short gain.
So third down, about 7 for the Raiders. Ball just inside the Cougar 45-yard line. 14-0 Cougars. 8:48 left in the first half of play.
All the long receiver on this side, kind of in the hot man thus far, receiving for the Raiders. That's going to be
somebody moved up on the left side. Somebody moved before the snap. That's going to be
Hall again.
The big tight end.
Yeah, the tight end and Hall out here just got caught moving on the first down by Hathcock. So 5 yards for the Raiders, going to push it back to a third down. We're going to call it 12, Ken.
Ball just inside the midfield stripe between the 50 and the 49. So third down coming up, 12 to go. Got to get down to about inside the 38 in Cougar territory. Play clock down at 15 as the Raiders just now coming to the line of scrimmage. A little bit of confusion. McDermott back over to the right side. Hathcock the throw, has time, fires it down the middle. This ball intercepted down around the 24-yard line. Colin Waldrop playing center field. Ball is a little bit overthrown. Waldrop right there to pick it off down to the Cougar 23-yard line.
Good job right there. A little slant pattern, skinny post right down the middle. I tell you what, Hathcock had some heat on that one. Waldrop looked good, sliding in there in front of the receiver, picking that one off, going straight to the ground at that point. We're going to lay it down to the 24-yard line, 1st and 10 Cougars from there.
And that is the first turnover of the ball game. Interception by the Brookhaven Academy, thrown 24. Out come the Cougars. Keeper by Fortenberry. Fortenberry across the 25, stays on his feet across the 30, out to about the 33. He'll be tackled there by Blanchette. That's Evan Blanchette.
And finally, taking the return.
Good hard running. Yeah.
About an 8-yard pickup.
Yeah.
9.
8.5, 9 yards for Fortenberry, taking Raider tacklers with him. Just shy of the 35-yard line. Second down, 1 yard to go for the Cougars.
All spotted down right near the 34-yard line. This drive started in the Cougar 24, so we're right at shy of that first down marker.
Don Rivers Brown now in the backfield, Fortenberry.
And he'll get the carry. Picks his left side, hit hard. But he got the first down. Making the big hit is Trip Taylor. So Trip Taylor, 190-pound defensive end, makes a big hit, but Brown gets just enough for the first down. First down 10 for the Cougars on the 36.
Can you expect Brown, if he can get through that first layer with this 8-man front line that they're running, 2 linebackers. Brown could bust one right here, take it all the way. If he can find him a slot to slither through. Watch Brown kick into that.
Rolled out by Fortenberry, directing traffic in trouble. He's going to be dropped. There's going to flag him and come down. Could be a hole making the initial hit. It's Walker Stigton.
Little confusion. Looked like Brown was looking for the toss sweep. Fortenberry directing Brown out front to as a blocker. So looked to be a little confusion in the backfield right there. But it's going to be a holding call, I suspect, against the Cougars.
They're holding on the Cougars.
That'll cost them in.
Be a spot foul. Let's get the ball back inside the 25, probably. So Kirk set forward. That'll move the ball all the way back in the 25, back to the Cougar 22.
Cougars real efficient on the first 2 drives of the ball game, Kirk. Defense, some adjustments, and held the Cougars in check from that point.
First down, about 25 to go. Got to get up to the Cougar 46 for the first down. Ogden back in the running back to the right side of Fortenberry. Fortenberry to throw. Has time. Still looking. He's going to take off with it. 20, 25, kept up, knocked down at about the 27. That's Bailey, Rob Bailey, once again making the tackle for the Kirk Raiders. Fortenberry hit pretty hard as he crossed the 25 out to about the 27.
Yeah, give him about 4 or 5 on that play, but, man, he paid for it. Bailey came in, landed right on top of Fortenberry after he chased him down from behind.
Rob Johnson, who caught that initial touchdown pass, first play of the game, checks back in for Brookhaven Academy. Second down, about 20. Kind of hand the ball on. Ogden trying to sweep right. 30. Comes back in, 35. Hit and dropped right at the 35-yard line. Up to make the tackle is going to be Wyatt Buchanan. So Buchanan, man in there also on the play. Trip Taylor. So third down, we'll call it about 11 to go here for the Cougars. It's on 35.
Raiders doing a job pushing those run plays toward the sidelines, spreading out the field. Again, the Cougars got to bust something up the middle, take advantage of this 8-man front.
Ogden to the left side of Fortenberry. Fortenberry in trouble. He's going to take off with it. 35, comes to the 40, still on his feet, fights ahead. He's going to be very close to the first down. Let's see where they spot him. So the spot looks like from here, he's got it. McDermott finally makes a tackle, but a good individual effort again by Fortenberry. Had to bounce off 2 or 3 tacklers. And got it enough for the first down, it looks like, from our official standing.
That get the 46, about the 46 and a half, got it down about the 48-yard line. So I think it's going to be first and 10 from that point for the Cougars. First down it is.
Fortenberry initially looked like he was hit after a short game, broke the tackle, broke another tackle at about a 43, able to fight ahead for the first down yardage. First down at 10 for the Cougars out at the 48. 5:08 left in the first half of play. 14-0 Brookhaven Academy.
Walker State kind of shaking up for the Raiders. Made that hard hit out there on Fortenberry. I think Fortenberry got the best of him after the 12-yard gain. So it'll be first and 10 just on the Cougar side of the 50-yard line.
Out come the Cougars once again. Fortenberry. Ogden to his left. Twin receivers left and right. Give to Ogden. Check that. That's going to be Brown. Brown's going to go across midfield. Check that again. That's not Brown. That's going to be Brown. That's going to be Hall with a tackle. Don Rivers Brown making had a 3-4 yard pickup. Give him 3 on the play. Down to the Kirk territory, just inside the 49-yard line. Second down, we'll call it 7 for the Cougars.
Yeah, I just got to believe for tonight, Silver Brown's going to find a slot, get through it, and he's going to have green grass in front of him, outrun the one free safety right there.
Twin receivers left and right. Pitch out to Brown. Brown in the backfield got hit, breaks a tackle, gets outside. Got hit about the 45, driven out of bounds on the far side. Over to pick the tackle, it's going to be Rob Bailey once again out of that linebacker spot. 5'10", 165-pound senior. Drives Brown out of bounds on the far side, but Brown gets yardage down to about the 45. That's going to bring up third down. We'll call it about 4 to go now for Brookhaven Academy.
Raiders doing a good job open field tackling, again, pushing everything toward the sidelines, trying to string it out, wait for some help to come in and find assist with initial push from the defensive side of the ball.
This side we have Brownlee and Dylan Fortenberry. Whole ass to the far side. Give off inside, nothing to it. Give to Ogden East in the backfield and drop. Logan Hall also in there. Hartley Pikes. Pikes that big 6'2", 230-pound sophomore in there to make the tackle.
Let's see what Coach Rushing does right here. May try to throw them off sides.
4th down at 5. Cougars line up like they're going for it. And Cougars jump. So they'll kind of make the decision on whether to punt or not right now.
Yeah,
it's going to be a 5-yard penalty, pushing it back into Cougar territory.
Yeah, 4th down, about 4.5 to go. Offsides penalty would have rewarded the Cougars with the first down. Had one of the offensive linemen get out a little bit quick on that one. Sets it back. It's going to bring on Corey Case right here with a 4th and 9 situation for the Cougars.
McDermott will come drift back to receive the punt here from Corey Case. Case will let this go right about the 40-yard line. McDermott standing back about the 20. High snap. Case a little line drive. McDermott has a returnable punt here. Goes to his right. Nice job downfield of the Cougars. And the ball's on the ground. Let's see who's got it. Cougars say they have it.
Gage Brown on top of it.
Rob Johnson made the initial hit. Case Brown coming up with a recovery. Cougars get another turnover. This one puts the ball in the Raider 26.
Good job again out there by Rob Johnson on kick coverage. Punched the ball loose. Gage Brown, the beneficiary of that one, on top of it. 1st and 10 Cougars down around the 27-yard line of the Kirk Academy Raiders.
So 1st and 10 Cougars on the Kirk 27. Twin receivers left and right once again for the Cougars. Fortenberry wants to throw, looking, throws toward the end zone, lobs it up for Brown, but Brownlee comes back inside. We're going to have a pass interference called on Kirk. Defensively looked like it was Parker Goodson defensively that got tangled up with Brownlee, and they're going to call a pass interference on Kirk.
Yeah, Brownlee going to cut under that one. Probably would have made the catch down around the 2-yard line. Goodson on him up around the shoulder pad, just kind of passing by him. Probably saved a long play and possible touchdown for the Cougars with a pass interference. But we're going to mark off a long one right here.
That's going to put the ball inside the 15 down to the 14. So 1st down and 10 for the Cougars on the Kirk 14-yard line. 14-0 Brookhaven Academy, 2:33 after the first half of play. Ogden to the right side of Fortenberry. Single receiver to the right, 2 to the left. Going to give it to Ogden. Ogden comes off left side. Knocked down after a short gain. Got it down to about 11. Up to make the tackle is going to be again Rob Bailey. So out of the linebacker spot. Picks up about 3. We'll call it 2nd down and 7. Put the ball on the 11. Johnson will check in. Brownlee and Trey Fortenberry will come out.
Dylan Fortenberry is going to move in there to the almost a tight end or the slot position right up there on kind of a bunch set for the Cougars.
Two running backs are going to hand it off right side on the sweep to Ogden. Ogden tripped up at the 10, bites ahead inside the 10 though, takes about the 8. And down there to make the tackle is going to be Luke Bissell. Nessel makes the tackle inside the 10 to about the 8. That's going to bring up a 3rd down. We'll call it about 5 to go. Got to get down inside the 4 for a first down, close to the 3.
Going to send wide side of the field. Colin Waldrop 1-on-1 out there. Maybe have an opportunity for a quick slant pass right here.
Got Brownlee and Dylan Fortenberry to the near side of the field, on the short side. Ogden to the right side of Fortenberry. And the Cougars want a timeout here. 1:12 left here in the first half of play. Lake Rock about to run out on the Cougars to call a timeout. 1:12 left in the first half. 14-0 Brookhaven Academy on top of Kirk. They'll take 30 seconds down the line. Brookhaven Academy Cougar football continues after this on B92.
There's something new at T.H. Perkins Furniture. It's the Daniels Amish line of solid wood custom dining and bedroom furniture. Daniels Amish furniture is made to last for generations. Now at T.H. Perkins Furniture, save on additional $300 to $500 off group prices of Daniels Amish custom dining and bedroom furniture in 50 stunning finishes, and it's made in the USA. Get 12 months same as cash during the special sale. T.H. Perkins Furniture, 830 Brookway Boulevard and in Highland Square Shopping Center, Brookhaven.
1:12 left here in the first half of play. 14-0 Brookhaven Academy. Brookhaven Academy fled. They go the 3rd down. At 5 to go. Ball on about the feet. Got to get down around the 40 for a first down.
Obviously, we're in Corey Case territory, but I know the Cougars like to put 7 points on the board right here after the Raider turnover. 1:12 to go.
Kirk will get the ball to begin the second half of play. Brookhaven Academy elected to receive after winning the toss. Ogden to the right side of Fortenberry. Fortenberry throws for the left side of the end zone. Caught for the touchdown.
Good job, Colin Waldrop.
Colin Waldrop got position in the deep left corner of the end zone. An 8-yard TD pass. Now the Cougars take a 20-0 lead with 1:05 left here in the first half of play.
I think Waldrop had one-on-one out there on the outside. Defender played the inside, so he did the little corner round. I think the defender would have set up on the outside. He could just run the quick slant. I just don't see any way that defender can hold Colin Waldrop out in space like that.
Here's your New York Life Insurance agents, Dwayne Allred, Kelly Allred, extra point. Case booms it to the right side. Just got inside that upright on the right side. It is good. Breaking the action, 1:05 left in the first half of play. Brookhaven Academy 21 and the Kirk nothing. Let's take 30 seconds down the line. Brookhaven Academy Cougar football continues after this on B92.
Being good at life means treating your business like your family, making sure that everyone's on the right path toward financial security. With over 170 years of expertise, New York Life Insurance Company can help find the best plan for your business and the employees who help it grow. So give Kelly Allred, your local New York Life agent, a call. He can also help you plan your family's financial future. You can reach him at 601-833-0604 or look for him at newyorklife.com.
The Cougars, after intercepting a pass, having a punt, they started the ball at their own 24, having a punt. And they recover a fumble punt on the Kirk 27, and it put it in an 8-yard touchdown pass from Fortenberry to Colin Waldrop in the deep left back side of that end zone for the touchdown for the Cougars.
Yeah, good job out there. Fortenberry reading what the defense was giving right there. Good pass out there. Ran by Colin Waldrop. Went to the left pylon, went up high over the defensive back, pulled it in for the touchdown.
Glad set to the far side, and coming to the near side to receive this punt, this kickoff from Corey Case. Case will squib it down the middle of the field, coming up as Glad set in, pick it up at the 18 to the 20. Finds a hole at the 25, slips down as he tried to cut back to the half side around the 32. They're defensively Trey Fortenberry for Brookhaven Academy. First down and 10, Kirk at their own 32. First down 10 for Kirk at their own 32.
Let's see if Hathcock tries to go to the air and stir something up here with under a minute play here in the first half for the Raiders.
Goodson off to his right, Hathcock rolling to his right, throws it down the field. It's going to be caught at about the 42-yard line.
McBurn on the catch there.
Johnson makes a tackle for Brookhaven Academy, and Vernon hauls it in for a gain at the 41. Pick up around 8 on the play. We'll call it 2nd and 2. Kirk 41 stops the clock with 51 seconds. As the government able to get out of bounds, have to make it the grab. Goodson stays in to the left side of Hathcock. One receivers left and right. Hathcock rolling to his right. Throws a kind of a wounded duck up. He got hit just as he threw that ball. August Sullivan and Trevor Fortenberry in there defensively for Brookhaven Academy. And Hathcock got hit just as he threw that ball, kind of fluttered down the field, looking for Logan Hall around the 45, but it fluttered well short of the intended receiver.
Yeah, good job there by Sullivan getting in there under the arm of Hathcock. As mentioned, Trey Fortenberry in there as well. No time to allow his receiver to get into his route. Check that, 3rd down and short for the Raiders.
Hathcock takes it, wants to throw again, fires to the right side. This ball is going to be caught and dropped. Wide open with Goodson for the first down. I guess Goodson kind of maybe either heard footsteps coming or was looking upfield, took his eyes off the ball for just a minute and dropped it. Incomplete.
Yeah, pass coverage out there. Rob Johnson closing in on Goodson at the first down. Let's see what the Raiders do right here with 39 seconds to go. A little bit of risk going on right here. 4th down, about 2 for the Raiders in Cougar territory.
Ball of the Raider 41. Handoff, first down by Goodson. He got more than that. He got plenty of the Cougar territory to the 49. And making the tackle is going to be Bailey Red for Brookhaven Academy. Good run. That's Perhaps the longest run from scrimmage that the Raiders have had tonight. That was a good 8-9 yard pickup timeout. Kirk, so they'll take a break. 34 seconds left in this first half of play. Brookhaven Academy 21, Kirk nothing. Let's take 30 seconds down the line. Brookhaven Academy Cougar football. They'll hold on here. They're ready to come on back. Kirk did not take their allotted timeout time, so they're going to come on back. They're ready to go. Brookhaven Academy is still here on the sideline.
Got to keep an eye over here on this side of the field. Logan Hall, number 1, then on the far side in the slot, it's going to be McDermott, the go-to guys for Kirk Academy.
Goodson will be the running back to the right side of Hathcock. Ball at midfield. Hathcock takes it, drops back. Here comes pressure. Throws it down the middle of the field. It's going to be caught. Got around a 44.
Dropped by number 44. Yeah.
John Rivers down there defensively.
Cody Griffin, again, Hathcock hit his receiver right in the numbers. Griffin took a jolt there from John Rivers Brown, jarred the ball loose, so second down and 10. 27 seconds to go here in the first half of play.
Second down 10 coming up for the Raiders. Ball on the far hash. 20 receivers left and right for Hathcock. Goodson, the running back. Hathcock steps up, throws it far down the right side. This ball is going to be caught inside the 20, down to the 18-yard line. The defender for Brookhaven Academy was Brown. I think Brown may have fallen down. That's going to be all the way down to the 18-yard line. First down to 10. The Raiders on the Cougar 18.
A good pass out there to McDermott. 30 yards, about 33 yards on the play. Hathcock to McDermott for the first down inside the 20-yard line. Down around the 17. First time, I guess their deepest drive. Deepest drive in the Cougar territory in that ball game.
Timeout, Brookhaven Academy. 20 seconds left in the first half. 21-0 Brookhaven Academy. Once again, Kirk does not use their allotted time on the timeout. They're ready to go. They're coming to the line of scrimmage. Brookhaven Academy's defense still on the sideline. They got to wash back out there, get set up real quick. Kirk does not give you much time on those timeouts there, do they?
Not at all. They get in there and get out. All here in the slot near to us are out wide. McDermott in the slot, left side of Hathcock.
Hathcock looks it off to his left. Hathcock rolling off to his left, looking in the end zone, fires it out here, caught at the 3, inside out of bounds, and a flag. It's going to be a late hit, looks like called on Brookhaven Academy. Trevor Fortenberry, the defender, but I think the Cougar's going to get a call for a hit out of bounds there. That's going to put the ball with a yard and a half. Another interesting thing for Raiders here. Back, if they can score, they get the ball first to begin the second half.
Yeah, so, jump right back in this ball game, going through the air. Something we haven't seen early in the ball game, but having success right here.
This drive started on the Kirk 32. First down, goal to go. Kirk has a yard and a half line. Hathcock checks to the sideline.
We'll see if they can go to the ground.
Got a timeout, a little confusion. Brookhaven Academy defensively wants to talk about things. Quick timeout here. 14 seconds left in the first half of play. 21-0 Brookhaven Academy. Let's take 30 seconds down the line. Brookhaven Academy Cougar football continues after this on B92.
Hey, this is Shannon Aker, and Bank of Brookhaven is now part of the All Point ATM network with over 55,000 locations all over our country. Use the locator on the allpointnetwork.com app to find locations of ATMs. You can even find them when you leave our country. Remember, at Bank of Brookhaven, it's still all about you. Bank of Brookhaven, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
This drive started back at the 32-yard line with 1:05 left in the half. So pretty impressive drive here by the Kirk Academy Raiders.
Showing no timeouts left for the Raiders. That may not be official, but I know they're taking several during the ball game. So if they run the ball and don't make it, they'll be challenged to get another way off in 14 seconds.
Goodson got the whistle, got a flag. Let's see what the play is here. Flag is called illegal procedure, Kirk.
Yeah, that's going to be Logan Hall again. Number 1, that's his 4th, 2 on the offensive side and 2 on the defensive side where Hall has been just quick out of the blocks. Cost the Raiders 5 yards right there.
And that could be a difference maker, right? Instead of having the ball at the yard and a half, it moves it back out to near the 7.
Yeah, it kind of takes the quarterback run option out of play. If Hathcock gets in trouble, a lot tougher from the 7-yard line than it is from the 2.
Ball in the near hash. Hathcock to throw, being pressured, rolling to his left, wide open, but out of the end zone. Had a man wide open, but he stepped out of the end zone. Down about 5 yards deep.
Yeah, Hathcock rolling to his left, throwing back across his body. At number 11 out there, that's Seth Short. Check that, number 14, Brantley Tolles. Yeah.
Tolles, he was wide open.
Wide open, nobody around him. Hathcock just let it sail over the sideline in the end zone. Tolles had no choice but to go in the out of bounds and make that catch. So 9 seconds to go.
Out come the Raiders quickly to the line of scrimmage. Twins receivers left and right. Hathcock pressure comes back the other way. Ball's tipped, incomplete. Somebody got a hand on it and tipped it.
To the backside, incomplete.
Little play action to the right side, trying to bring Goodson out of the backfield, slip him around the play action to the left side, tried to slip Goodson out the right side. Too much pressure out there on Hathcock. Had to get rid of it kind of quick before Goodson can get into his route.
So now then it's 3rd down goal to go back at the 70-yard line.
Boy, pick six would be good right here again.
Out come the Raiders again, twin receivers left and right. Hathcock wants to roll to his right. Here comes pressure. He is hit. Nick Ogden. Back to 13. That's going to end the head. Nick Ogden with a great play, knocking Hathcock down back to 13. So a scoring opportunity is kind of squandered there in that 5-yard penalty. Took what appeared to be a sure touchdown situation for them. But Cougars defense holds strong down there inside the 5-yard line. So at the end of the first half of play, it is Brookhaven Academy 21 and the Kirk Academy Raiders nothing. Let's take 2 minutes down the line. We'll come back and recap the first half of play for you. Beck will have your first half stats. And later on, we'll have Shannon Miller join us. He'll talk all about the big fall festival that's coming up tomorrow at Brookhaven Academy. 2 minutes and back after this on B92.
Emotional and psychological problems have treatments, just like any other health issue. Still, you might not know how to find out what's right for you. We understand. That's why we created the KDMC Behavioral Wellness Center. We've seen how behavioral difficulties can affect someone's life. We can help you. Call KDMC Behavioral Wellness Center to make an appointment today. 601-835-9499. King's Daughters Medical Center. Caring for our community like no one else can.
Hello, this is Will Thibodeau, General Sales Manager at Sullivan Ford Lincoln, Southwest Mississippi's Ford truck headquarters. Cool weather is right around the corner, but the deals are only heating up here at Sullivan. After another record-breaking new car and truck sales month, our lot is busting with great local trades, and we need to make room for more. With super low interest rates available, now is the best time of the year to buy. Come see our family here. Visit us on the World Wide Web at SullivanFordLincoln.com. Sullivan Ford Lincoln. We're better, we're proving it, and we want you to be the judge. Exit 40, Brookhaven.
For loads and loads and loads of quality, it's Speed Queen from Perkins Ace Hardware, Brookhaven. Speed Queen is built to do 25 years of laundry and carries the industry's best warranty. For loads and loads and loads of quality, it's Speed Queen from Perkins Ace Hardware, Highway 51 North and Lincoln Plaza, Brookhaven. Open Monday through Saturday from 7 till 5.
Join in supporting our local schools this season. Brookhaven Monument Company is proud of all of our area schools and wishes them all a great year. Be sure and attend the games and cheer for your school. For over 70 years, Brookhaven Monument has been part of the community and pleased to support local events. Brookhaven Monument thanks you for choosing them to provide a lasting memorial to remember your loved ones. Visit the Brookhaven Monument Showroom on Highway 51 North or call 833-5701.
First game of the playoffs, the Division IV playoffs. Brookhaven Academy leading Kirk Academy here at halftime, 21-9. Brookhaven Academy quickly on the scoreboard elected to receive the football to begin the football game. First offensive play was a 62-yard touchdown pass to Rob Johnson. The 11:42 mark, extra point by Case was good. 7-0 Brookhaven Academy. Cougars hold Kirk force a punt. They could get the ball back there on 29. Put together a nice mixed drive, passing and running, taking 71 yards in the drive, capped off by the 11-yard touchdown run by Heidelberg at the 5:20 mark of the first quarter. Extra point by Case good, 14-0. And both defenses had to settle down, going back and forth here. Cougars intercepted a pass inside the Cougar end of the football field and had the first down at 10 as Waldrop intercepted a pass down around the 28. Cougars couldn't do a whole lot with it, punted away, and a very fumble punt on their own 24. Cougars take it in on an 8-yard touchdown pass to Waldrop in the back left corner of the end zone. That was a minute 5 left in the half. Extra point good. Cougars lead at 21-0. Then Kirk, in about a minute, less than a minute, drove it all the way from the 32 to the 1.5 line. This was a critical play right here. 1.5, first down goal to go off the illegal procedure. Kirk put it back on the 7, a couple of incomplete passes, then a tackle for a loss. That's how the half ended with Brookhaven Academy leading at 21-0. And Becca gets the stats, so we kind of bear up the Cougars pretty well had the stat lead as well in this first half.
Yeah, and before we get into the stats, I just want to compliment that front line of the Cougars, both on the offensive side of the ball and the defensive side of the ball. Didn't get a chance to talk about it. Both Cade Watson, who's out with a knee injury, and then Caleb Carruthers, 2 starting linemen for the Cougars, will be out the rest of the year with injuries. But Tate Rushing, Jake Livingston, August Sullivan, big first half, Lane Dunaway, Braden Smith, Daniel Covey, those guys up front, like I said, on both sides of the ball, doing work for the Cougars and Coach Rushing in the first half. From a stat perspective, first Kirk Academy, the Raiders were led in the rushing department by Parker Goodson. He had 7 rushes for 19 yards. Alex McDermott, kind of the go-to guy. We expect to see more from him. Had only 2 rushes for 2 yards in the first half. In passing department, Colbert Hathcock, he was 5 for 13 for 69 yards. He did have 1 interception. For the Cougars of Brookhaven Academy, Nick Ogden rushed the ball 10 times for 43 yards. Tyler Fortenberry rushed the ball 8 times for 53 yards and a touchdown. John Rivers Brown, 3 rushes for 10 yards. And then Harrison Brownlee, 1 rush for 12 yards on a reverse play in the first quarter of action. In the passing department, Fortenberry, 2 for 7 on the night, but both of those went for touchdowns. He has 70 yards for his first half of work. Colin Waldrop, the receiving end of one of those, an 8-yard touchdown in the second quarter. And as you mentioned, the 62-yarder to Rob Johnson to open up the ball game for the Cougars.
Some other scores into us right now. At the Possum Bowl at halftime, it's Okeechobee 27, Lloyd Star 14. Also at halftime is West Lincoln trailing a Mid-County 16-2. And also nearing halftime, it is Enterprise trailing Wesson 27-0. At that particular game over at Enterprise, 27-0 Wesson. No update yet on Brookhaven High so far tonight. So those are some of the scores we have from around the area. Our score once again at halftime, 21-0 Brookhaven Academy. Well, the Fall Festival is tomorrow here at Brookhaven Academy. We're going to take a 2-minute break right now, and we'll come back and visit with Shannon Miller. She'll give us all the details of the Fall Festival starting tomorrow. That's coming up in 2 minutes after this on B92.
Brookhaven Academy has been serving our community for over 40 years. They offer a quality education and a Christian and learning environment for all students from preschool through 12th grade. Students each receive opportunities to excel in the arts, ACT prep, extracurricular activities, college preparatory curriculum, and athletics. Come visit Headmaster Jason Case and Elementary Principal Paige Nielsen to see how Brookhaven Academy is making a difference, one child at a time.
And your home's roof takes a beating. Protect it and loved ones with a roof from Strength Roofing and Siding. From shingle or metal roof, let Strength Roofing and Siding put their 40 years of experience to work for you. They offer an unmatched lifetime warranty and work with insurance companies. Strength Roofing and Siding, online at strengthroofingendsiding.com or call 601-373-7254, the same number since 1979.
When purchasing a car, you want something reliable and long-lasting. Here at Pike National Bank, we believe in those qualities. We would love to build a long-lasting relationship with you. Hi, this is Richard Furr at Pike National Bank. I can help you in the process of financing your car. Visit me at our Brookhaven location today to apply. You can rely on me to help create a plan that fits your needs. Pike National Bank, a better way to bank. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
You have one agent for car insurance, another for home insurance, and still another for health insurance. Deal with just one agency for all your insurance needs. Insurance and Risk Managers Brookhaven has been serving families and businesses for generations. Professional agents at Insurance and Risk Managers will help you design a plan just right for your home, auto, life, health, and business insurance. Call 833-6321 or come by the office at 315 South Jackson Street, Brookhaven. Insurance and Risk Managers.
Experiencing shoulder, elbow, hip, or knee pain? Come see the experts, Dr. Larry Field and Dr. Austin Barrett at Mississippi Sports Medicine, located locally at the Brookhaven Medical Arts Building. Our specialized surgeons have over 50 years combined orthopedic experience specific to the shoulder, elbow, hip, and knee. Why see a general orthopedic when you could see the experts? Mississippi Sports Medicine, where we specialize for you. Request the Brookhaven location when scheduling your appointment at MississippiSportsMedicine.com or call 601-354-4488.
Well, it's halftime of the game tonight between Brookhaven Academy, Kirk Academy, and tomorrow always a big day. It's the annual Fall Festival here at Brookhaven Academy. And with me right now to kind of give you an idea of what's going to be going on tomorrow is Shannon Miller. Well, Shannon, this is a regular event at Brookhaven Academy, a major fundraiser for the school. Let's kind of talk about what's going to happen tomorrow for the Fall Festival.
Okay, tomorrow is the Parent Teacher League, the PTL. Its biggest fundraiser, really the only fundraiser that they do through the year. And this helps funds so many different things for the school, the campus, all the extra stuff that people don't really know about or think about. But it's going to all start tomorrow. We're going to have a little program at 4 p.m. in the gym with our lower elementary kids doing a little performance. I always invite everybody out, and that's free to come in to see that. Then at 4:30 in the gym, we're going to have a different games with prizes, and you do have to have an armband, and they're sold at the door for $15 for ages 13 and under. And most of the students at Brookhaven Academy have purchased those already. However, anyone's welcome to come. If you have cousins out of town, or anybody can come and join the fun for the prizes. And then of course we have our silent auction going on. No armband or no fee to enter to come to that, and that will be happening from 4 to 6. And then we have our big event that evening at 6:30 is our live auction in the gym. And it's lots of people stay. And I want to tell you why they stay, Ken, because they always draw for free tuition for a year. Students are selling raffle tickets throughout, and all that's done with, they turn those in this week at school, but they sell raffle tickets for great prizes, cash prizes, gift certificates from a lot of great businesses in town. We always appreciate that. And so we take all those raffle tickets and we draw for a winner to win free tuition. You have to be present to win.
Now, let's kind of emphasize the colder weather. Pretty well everything's inside, right?
Actually, yes, most things are inside. However, we do have the inflatables, and they're actually going to be outside. We've tried those inside, and sometimes it's just a little crowded. So we're going to say, bring your jacket, bring your scarf, bring your mittens, because we're going to let those kids run around outside after we candy them up and sugar them up from Halloween to the Fall Festival. So we definitely are going to have our inflatables outside.
Of course, you mentioned this is the major fundraiser every year for the PTL.
Yes.
Let's kind of talk about what the PTL, what the function is, what some of the things that y'all do for Brookhaven Academy.
You know, most of the booster clubs, PTL, Grain Cougar clubs, all those different supportive organizations for schools is really just what that is, to support financially, support emotionally, support with things that are coming in. The school's doing fabulous. I think the board and the faculty do a great job at providing things they need, but there's always a wish list. Rather it be each teacher in each classroom has a little beginning of the school wish list, the teacher bonuses, the new sign outside. We have the new digital marquee sign in front of the school that was purchased by the PTL. So it's really just a lot of the extra things that beautify the campus that help with academics. So sometimes we buy curriculum, different programs and workbooks that maybe weren't in the budget that the teachers and the administrative felt that, were necessary or would be a good addition. iPads, electronics, all sorts of different things. So it's just really a support to the school. Just like, any like a booster club's a support to the athletic department. That's what the PTO does. Anyone can be a member. It's $20 a year. And I think a lot of people choose not to join just because they're busy. They have 4 or 5 kids. Well, we need you to. We need that $20 membership, but you can do things, drop things off. There's different ways to help if you physically can't be at the festival. But again, the carnival, all going on tomorrow night. We invite everybody to come out. It's at the school. It kicks off at 4:00.
So we need to emphasize this is not restricted just to Brookhaven Academy.
No,
Anybody
anyone
can come.
come. I mean, so I think that I love it that our community we have all these different churches that have these Fall Fest events, and we have trick or treats, and we have all these different just opportunities for fun, good, clean fun. And so this is welcome to anyone who wants to come. Again, children 13 and under will need an armband to participate in the jumping situation with the outside inflatables and with the games. Everybody's a winner at our games. So just by participating and having fun, everybody's going to have a prize.
So most of the activities outside the jumping stuff will be
inside. So yes. Now, our football, I'm talking about collegiate football, is not doing as well. So last year there were some pretty hot games going on. So we had the huge screens and we were showing the football games during the live auction. So it's a little distracting, but it was, can't be at 2 places at once, Ken. So we brought the football to the live auction participants. But this year, we're going to do away with the screens and just concentrate on the auction.
Yeah, bring your radio with you.
Bring your radio.
If you're an Ole Miss fan, bring your radio with you.
Okay. Will it be aired on B92?
B92. Pre-game at 4.
So again, we're doing a carnival theme this year. It's really cotton candy popcorn. There's going to be great food vendors, Chick-fil-A, Magnolia Blues. So, come hungry. There's going to be a sweet shop opportunity, lots of homemade jams, pies, cakes, casseroles you can take home and freeze for the holidays. So between auction items, games for the kids, inflatables, there's lots of neat auction items too. The men usually like it a little, I'm going to say more than the women, but there's some great deals and some great tools and guns and things like that for the men.
All right, so all starting what time again?
4:00.
Come to the gym.
Come to the Saturday at 4 for the kids' presentation. Immediately after that, we will start our silent auction in the games and inflatables and all the carnival festival fun. And then that will all end around 6. And then we'll start our live auction after that.
All right. Sounds like it's going to be a good, fun Saturday afternoon.
We appreciate all the businesses that have donated, everyone that's helped get it together. It takes a village for, these are, moms, PTO members, teachers, just, everybody works really hard all year to bring this event together.
All right, Shannon, thanks for giving us an update on this carnival. It'll be tomorrow starting at 4:00 at the gym, and we look forward to a great, successful event. And again, all the money you all raise goes right back into the school.
100% goes right back to the school. Yes, Kim.
All right, very good. Thanks.
All right, thanks. Go Cougars.
Paul Barnett Nissan is one of the fastest growing dealerships in Southwest Mississippi. Come experience the difference. Nissan Titan trucks are the only trucks on the market with a 100,000-mile bumper-to-bumper manufacturer's warranty and get up to $14,000 off MSRP. Come see the new Rocky Ridge Titan on display now. And all new or used vehicles purchased from Paul Barnett Nissan get 2 years worth of touch-and-go car washes. Experience the difference at Paul Barnett Nissan, exit 40 Brookway Boulevard, Brookhaven.
White & Associates is a CPA firm that provides personal and professional services in tax preparation and planning, payroll reports, financial statements, bookkeeping, and financial analysis and consulting. Corey White and the staff at White & Associates has been serving Brookhaven and the surrounding areas for the last 2 decades. If you are looking for a CPA firm, we ask that you consider White & Associates for all your accounting needs. Our office is located at 320 Brookhaven Street. Call us at 601-748-4580 or visit us at whiteandassociatesllc.com.
For any job, big or small, rent the quality equipment you need from Rent Smart on Industrial Park Road, Brookhaven. Rent Smart now offers limestone rocks for driveways, landscaping, or any other project. It's sold by the ton with pickup or delivery available. Rent Smart also offers a wide variety of services such as land clearing, pond building, site prep, and more. Contact Rent Smart today at 601-565-1346. Rent Smart on Industrial Park Road, Brookhaven.
There's something new at T.H. Perkins Furniture. It's the Daniels Amish line of solid wood custom dining and bedroom furniture. Daniels Amish furniture is made to last for generations. Now at T.H. Perkins Furniture, save on additional $300 to $500 off group prices of Daniels Amish custom dining and bedroom furniture in 50 stunning finishes, and it's made in the USA. Get 12 months same as cash during the special sale. T.H. Perkins Furniture, 830 Brookway Boulevard and in Highland Square Shopping Center, Brookhaven.
Well, thanks to Shannon Miller for the information on the Fall Festival starting tomorrow at the gym here at Brookhaven Academy. Moving into the second half, 21-0 Brookhaven Academy. Cougars will kick it off to Kirk, begin the half. Quickly, some updated scores. Halftime, Wesson 34, Enterprise 7, Brookhaven High 27, Hatches 14. Other halftime scores, Lloyd Star trailing Bogachita in the Possum Bowl of Bogachita 27-14. Mid-County 16, West Lincoln 2. Understand Columbia Academy beating Christian so far.
Yeah, it is 20. Check that score again. A friend over there, Brett Buckland, 26-6, and that's a 8-9 ball game as far as the seedings are concerned. So Columbia Academy out to a good start in the first half versus Clinton Christian.
Regardless of who wins this ball game, game 2 of this particular side of the packet will be at Tri-County next week.
Yeah, I got to expect. Probably got some Tri-County coaches here tonight. I haven't pulled them out of the crowd yet, but I'm sure they are in attendance.
So Case will kick it off. Line set to the far side. McDermott to the near side. Mindset will take it at the 5, out to the 10 to the 15, east to the 20, 25, 30, 35, across the 35, all the way out to the 39-yard line. And comes Blanchett on the return. He's going to be taken down by Jalen Huffman. Well, one more step there, and he could have been all the way there, Beck.
Yeah, Huffman doesn't make that tackle. It's Blanchett and Corey Case. Case obviously the trail man being kicker. Huffman wrapped him up just shy of the 40-yard line. The Raiders take over from there in their own territory.
First half, the Raiders at their own 38. Give off the right side. That's going to be McDermott with a carry across the 40 to 41. Picks up about 4. Braden Smith, his sophomore, makes the tackle for Brookhaven Academy. Picks up about 4, though. Second down at about 6 on the Raider 42.
Again, that front line for the Cougars just holding the ground right there. About 3.5 on the play for the Raiders.
But Hall and McDermott to the side. Give off to Goodson. Goodson hits the right side of the line, comes up to the 45. They'll be stacked up. First man there once again, Braden Smith. Trey Fortenberry also in there. Pick up of a couple of yards. Third down, about, we'll call it about 3.5 to go here. South Pike over North Pike, 30-6. That's a hand-up score. So third down 4 for the Raiders on the Raider 45. Give it to Goodson. Goodson's got to almost have the first down. Austin comes up, knocks it down.
Yeah, the far side official over there, right foot mark. Looks like he's going to be right at the stick. Hard hit right there by Nick Ogden. Let's check that one. If they're marked, yeah, far side official. Let's see what we got.
It looks like just short. They may want to bring the chains out and check this out here for sure.
Yeah, they're going to measure this one. I'm going to call it.
If it's short,
if it's a first down, it's by the nose of the football, but it may be short by a couple inches.
Obviously,
it's going to be really close.
Obviously, you look at Kirk going for it here, trailing at 21-0 to the Cougars with 10:25 left in the third quarter. Winner goes on to take on Tri-County in Florida next week.
They're going to stretch the chain. Looks like it's going to be a first down. Short by a couple inches. Yeah.
So a couple of inches short. Obviously, Kirk will go for it. Fourth down and just a couple of inches here. Ball is going to be on the Kirk 40, about the 48-yard line.
Shuffling some guys in and out.
About 2 inches.
Sending in big number 99, Mac McKay, 6'3", 305. I expect him to go right behind Big McKay right here.
Here's another of those sophomores. They've got 17 sophomores in the slot for Kirk. They'll rush to the line of scrimmage.
Let's see if Hathcock goes under center.
Looks like he has got a something like up. Well, that looks like they're going to go up on center. Line up with the eye set. Up back is going to be Goodson. Long snap count. Sneak by the quarterback. He's going to have the first down about a yard. Hathcock gets it to about the 49. So it'll be a first down and 10 for Kirk at their own 49-yard line.
Tell you what, Ken, needed about 2 inches on that one. He probably didn't pick up 12, but he got what he needed. Ball just shy of the 50-yard line. Just turned away here in the second half. 10-11 to go in the third period. 21-0. Cougars out front of the Raiders. Raiders with the ball and drive.
Twin receivers to the left, one to the right. Hathcock wants to throw quick out. It's going to be caught by Hall. Hall trying to work outside, ridden down.
Colin Waters steals it away.
Waldrop strips it away down the right sideline. Waldrop caught by Hall down around the 28. Great play by Waldrop.
Wow.
Stripped that ball away. Hall had it. Hall trying to make a move on Waldrop. Waldrop reaches in as he tried to cut back to the inside, stripped it away, races down the right sideline to the 20, but put him out at the 30. Second interception. That's really a trip and a takeaway.
Yeah, that's a fumble right there. He kind of scored as a fumble because Hall made an offensive move, picked up a couple yards after the catch. Colin Waldrop with a hard hit kind of stood Hall up, and Waldrop just stripped it away. All those days in this past summer in the weight room, battle for the ball. Colin Waldrop comes away with that one.
So first down and 10 for the Cougars just inside the 30-yard line.
Cougars in business once again.
Kind of the power eyes that going to go back to fumble by Fortenberry. I think the Cougars got it back. Kirk says they've got it back. The Kirk player comes out of there with the football. So fumble right back to the Kirk Raiders. Will Hardley comes up with that ball for the Raiders.
Missed opportunity right there for the Cougars. Got the strip by Colin Waldrop, returned it down just shy of the 30-yard line. Cougars fumble it right back to Kirk Academy. Kind of where we started the second half of play right here.
First down at 10, Kirk on the 32. We'll stay on the shotgun set. A little confusion there by one of the receivers. Twin to the right side. Pass on the run is going to be caught out of bounds on the far side. Looks like that's Hall on the far side. Defensively, Rob Johnson. McDermott with a grab on the far side. Again, this sophomore quarterback, Hathcock, has a really good, strong arm. He really delivers the ball with some authority when he throws.
Yeah, he turns it loose. Sometimes a little bit too hard on some of the shorter patterns, but he's going to be a good one down the road.
Second down, we'll call it 3 for the Raiders at the 40-yard line of Raider territory. Hathcock to throw again. A quick shot out right side. First down at 10 for the Raiders up at the 40. Making the tackle, Trenton Tarver. McDermott again calls it in for the Raiders. First down at 10 Raiders at the 44.
Got to expect the Raiders to put the ball in the air. Had some success late in the second quarter. Going to the air here to start the third quarter of play.
Have Hall and McDermott to this side. Hathcock throws it far down the right sideline. Man is there, but just overthrown down around the 15-yard line. Defensively, Harrison Brownlee for Brookhaven Academy. And Hathcock threw that ball some 45 yards in the air, overthrowing his receiver down around the 15, inside the 15. Stops the clock at 9:09 left in the third quarter. 21-0 Brookhaven Academy. Game one of the MAIS Division Class 4 playoffs. Give it to Goodson. He's got a little room, ducks his head, comes up near midfield. He'll be knocked backwards, shy of the midfield stripe. John Rivers Brown, Gage Brown, and others on the tackle. Picks up about 5 of the play. Third down, a manageable 5 here for the Raiders right at midfield.
Got a couple of options. You kind of wonder, is it 2-down territory here for the Raiders? Went for a fourth down their last series.
20 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Hathcock is it the Goodson going to pick his way forward, got a couple of yards. First man on the tackle, Nick Hodgson once again. Picks up a couple, that'll bring up the third down, and about actually fourth down. And about 4 to go here. That ball spot on the Cougar 49. Don't think you'd want to. Well, look like they're going to go for it here. Back.
Yeah, I got to expect Hathcock come out of the pocket right here. Got to be looking to the right side, I would think, to McDermott. Trying to draw the Cougars offside here.
Now they'll call a timeout. Now they'll call a timeout. 7:58 left in the third quarter. Give it a kill. Hold on now. Don't call a time. Now we get the timeout.
Not sure, Mick. Hathcock turned back to the head referee.
Time.
I thought he called timeout, and the referee did not grant it.
So 21-0 Brookhaven Academy on top. 7:58 left in the third quarter. We'll take 30 seconds down the line. Brookhaven Academy Cougar football continues after this on B92.
Being good at life means treating your business like your family, making sure that everyone's on the right path toward financial security. With over 170 years of expertise, New York Life Insurance Company can help find the best plan for your business and the employees who help it grow. So give Dwayne Allred, your local New York Life agent, a call. He can also help you plan your family's financial future. You can reach him at 601-833-0604 or look for him at NewYorkLife.com.
21-0 Brookhaven Academy on top. 7:58 left in the third quarter. Fourth down and 4 on the Cougar 49-yard line. Raiders still look like they're going for it. Hathcock will have Goodson, the running back, off to his right. Single receiver is Hall to the left. Hathcock will take it. Hathcock rolling to his right. Fires a pass out here. Going to be a little low. Kirk said, well, they caught it.
Yeah, good
Fisher
job.
says they caught it. Diving reception made.
McDermott picked up about 12 on the play.
Rob Johnson defensively for the Cougars. McDermott on a slatting grab right on the sideline, the far side. First down at 10. Kirk on the Cougar 41.
I tell you what, that Hathcock, he's got a rocket again. He can turn it loose. A little 7-yard out pattern hits McDermott right in the numbers for the first down.
Hathcock wants to throw again, looking. Here comes the pressure. Hathcock, little jump pass, incomplete. Try to jump over between a couple of defenders. Defensively, Trenton Tarver there for Brookhaven Academy putting the pressure on. Got a flag come down.
Yeah, that's going to be a lineman downfield. Number 50 was down in the pattern trying to get out front and block. Trenton Tarver kind of jumped that route through the timing off the lineman. Yeah, number 50 out too early.
So that's going to cost Kirk a 5-yard penalty. Puts the ball back in the 45. Second down 15. First down at 15 for the Raiders.
They're trying to go to
second and 15.
Trying to go to Hall over here, and Tarver jumped the route from his linebacker position. Hathcock had to double pump it and extended the play a little bit longer. And number 50 Hunter Huddleston got out too quick from his line position after Hathcock, and then Hathcock makes the pass, therefore necessitated the penalty.
Scoreboard's got first down. The marker on the far side has second down.
5-yard penalty, second and 15.
So second and 15. It is affirmed as second down. Hathcock. Goodson off to his left. Takes a handoff to Goodson. Rolling off to his left. Fires the ball down the field. Caught at the Cougar 36 by Hall. Wrestled out of bounds by Fortenberry. Trevor Fortenberry. That pass is complete down to about the Cougar 37 is where they're going to football down. Again, Hathcock, pretty impressive, rolling to his left on the run through a dart right the Hall down on the 36.
108 yards passing now for Hathcock.
So third down to about 7. Third down 7 on the 38. Looking at their field goal kicker, he looks like he can, from about 30 yards in, he's pretty good.
Yeah, we watched him in warm-ups.
Hathcock again. Going to hand it off to Goodson. Goodson hit and dropped. Big August Sullivan right there in the hole to knock him down. So August Sullivan, the 240-pound junior defensive lineman, knocks the play down for no gain. Fourth down 7 for the Raiders on the Cougar 33. Of course, well out of the field goal range of their kicker. The Raiders going for it, trying to complete a pass play or a situation to get them a first down inside Cougars into the football field.
McDermott wide right, matched up one-on-one with Rob Johnson, short five side of the field on the Cougar side.
Fourth down, we got another whistle and a timeout called against for Kirk. That's their second timeout. They've only got one left. 6:07 left here in the third quarter. 21-0 Brookhaven Academy.
Can't take those timeouts back to Grenada, so they're going to try to use them here in the third quarter of play.
Let's take 30 seconds out of the line. Brookhaven Academy Cougar football continues after this on B92.
Come see how hassle-free banking works. This is Shannon Aker for Bank of Brookhaven. Meeting your banking needs is why we opened our bank. Whether it's a student loan for college, internet banking, or a Christmas club account for holiday shopping, Bank of Brookhaven is here for you with hassle-free banking. At Bank of Brookhaven, it's all about you. Bank of Brookhaven, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Well, fourth down and 7 for the Raiders on the Cougar 37. They've used their second of 3 timeouts, and I have only one left for the Raiders. Cougars still have all 3 of theirs.
4th and 7 for the Raiders, the Brookhaven Academy.
Double outs left and right for the Raiders. Hathcock has Goodson off to his right. Hathcock to throw, looking, has time. Rifle across it in the middle. A nice play by Nick Ogden. Nick diving in front of the intended receiver, knocking that ball away. Incomplete pass, gives the ball back to Brookhaven Academy. Again, that was a rifle thrown by Hathcock. And had Nick Ogden not been there, that would have been a completed pass down around the 22-yard line easily.
Yeah. Had McDermott, the inside receiver from the right side on a quick slant, trying to get in there behind the linebackers. Nick Ogden at the last moment got the big right paw out on it, knocked it away. 1st and 10 Cougars take over and downs from right there.
Cougars go to the power eye set, one receiver off to the right side. Going to give it to Ogden. Ogden works right up the middle, across the 40, takes it out to about the 45-yard line. That's going to be Case Grant, looks like, for the tackle for the Raiders.
Ray Stewart in at quarterback for the Cougars. Tyler Fortenberry came down real hard, and we talked about it earlier, on his right shoulder on a play in the second quarter. I think he just kind of jammed it up. He looks okay on the sideline. They're going to put Stewart in there. The freshman run the show right now as Fortenberry is getting attended to by the training staff.
So Ray Stewart has it in his hands for the rest of the way here. Looks like power eye, power to the right. And a give to Ogden. Ogden covers the ball up. Check that. That's Brown. John Rivers Brown has a little room across the 45. He'll take it all the way down to about the 47. Logan Hall finally makes a tackle. Good blocking up front for the Cougars. And Brown shot through the hole, gets it all the way down to the Kirk Academy 42. Well, the Cougars going back to old-style power eye football right now.
Yeah, good straight up the middle. Stewart got it to Brown quickly. We talked about it earlier. Brown gets through that initial surge of the front line defensively. He could break one for us.
Power eye set, power to the right. And we got movement up front. We have a penalty called on the Raiders. Big Matt McKay tried to anticipate the snap and push one of the Cougar linemen back about 5 yards.
Tell you what, Big Mac comes out of there. 6'3", 305 for the Raiders. You can't miss him. Got out a little quick. Got his hands into the shoulder pads of Tate Rushing, the center for the Cougars. First down, 5 yards to go from that point.
4:55 left here in the third quarter. 21-0 Brookhaven Academy. They'll stay in the power eye set. Brown is a deep back in the set. Can't give it to Brown. Brown trying to find a little hole. Can't find too much. He'll be stacked up, pulled down by Ethan Presley, the 6'1", 220-pound sophomore linebacker.
Solid first down play right there. Put that on top of the penalty. Pick up a 1 or 2. Going to call it second down, about 4 for the Cougars. So good position right here for the Cougars.
Second and 4 after the penalty.
Ball put down to the Raider 30, about 37-yard line of Raider territory.
Blocking backs out in front of Nick Ogden now in the game. Gunnar Brister and
power eye set to the left
Brownlee.
side.
Yeah, Brownlee in the backfield now.
Brownlee to the right side. Deep back will be Ogden. Pitch back to Ogden. Getting to the corner. He's got room and more. Out of the 30, 25, 20, 15. Out of bounds. Inside the 15-yard line. Knocking him out of bounds is Case Grant. But student body right on that one. Ogden turns the corner. Got the ball inside the 20. They're going to put the ball down about the 16-yard line.
24 on the run from Ogden, just dishing out punishment at the end of that play.
Well, Ogden had over 200 yards rushing at Hillcrest a couple of weeks ago, had about 120-plus last week over at River Oaks. Brown back in at the tailback slot.
Case Grant still shaking the cobwebs on that one.
Power eye set. Give to Brown. Brown ducks his head, got short yardage, a couple of yards, maybe down about the 12. Ethan Presley makes the tackle for the Raiders. Picks up a couple on the play. Give him about 2 down to about the 12. We'll call it second down and 8 on the Kirk 12.
Again, Ray Stewart in, the freshman, running the show for the Cougars.
Of course, Coach Rushing a couple of weeks ago was stressing to me how important the running
is.
So we've gotten, and this is coming back to show you why now. When your starting quarterback not able to really do much here in the second half with a bum shoulder. Brown again, right side, runs into heavy traffic, gets it to about the 10, maybe to the 9. Stacked up by, again, Ethan Presley and several teammates there. Gain of a couple down to the 10, third down. We'll call it about 7 to go.
Cougars chewing up a lot of clock right here, leading 21-0, 2:15 to go here in the third quarter.
Well within Corey Case's range here for a field goal. If they can't convert the third down at about, then we'll call it right at 7 to go. Ball just inside the 10 in Kirk territory.
Brownlee, Brister, deep guy, John Rivers Brown.
Power to the right again. The pitch out to Brown. Brown trying to turn the corner. Grab out of the jersey. No gain on the play. Making the first attempt hit is going to be Ethan Presley. Brown dragged down. In fact, he might lose a yard on the play back to about the 11. So fourth down, and we'll call it about 7.5 to go.
Let's see what the Cougars do right here. May let the clock run down, make that decision. Corey Case set to go on this side. Somebody will have to come in and
hold
fill the spot for Tyler Fortenberry, the holder. Fortenberry has his shoulder pads off, got a little ice on his shoulder, but he looks okay over here on the sideline.
Got to go for it. Fourth down at about 8. Stewart to throw. Lobs it to the end zone. This pass is going to be knocked away in the back corner of the right side of the end zone. Incomplete. Evan Blanchett there defensively for the Raiders. So the Raiders will take over. They'll take over at their own 11.
Tried to go the fade route to the right corner of the end zone to Fortenberry. Stewart put it up there. Pretty good coverage out there from the Raiders, but not bad execution by Stewart, getting the ball where it had to be. Nobody can make that catch but Fortenberry, unfortunately knocked to the turf. With 1:02 to go, Cougars out front 21-0. We're in the third quarter.
So first down 10 for the Raiders. Hathcock rolling to his right, sets, rifles a pass up the field. It's going to be incomplete. Bob Johnson there defensively for the Cougars. McDermott was the intended receiver up at about the 18, incomplete. One of the Cougars a little slow getting up, appears to be all right though.
Times 57 seconds.
Second down at 10 on the Kirk 11.
Good
21-0 Brookhaven.
Yeah, good coverage out there. Rob Johnson having probably one of his best ball games of the season, defensively and offensively.
Hathcock fakes to the Goodson. Looks right, pressure coming, throws it out here off the fingertips of the receiver. Goodson coming out of the backfield up at about 11. Right there is Trenton Tarver defensively for Brookhaven Academy. So third down 10 for the Raiders at their own 11. Winner takes on Tri-County next week in round 2 of the playoffs.
Got to expect the Raiders to go back to the air right here. Third down and 10, deep in their own territory.
Twin receivers left and right. Hathcock with pressure coming. Hayes going to be sacked back inside the 5, all the way back around the 2. Gage Brown leading the attack. Big sack by the Cougar defense, puts the ball back on the Raider 3. And you got to think the Cougars going to get good field position.
Actual spot, Ken, they're down about the 1 yard line, so we'll try to get a number on the punter for the Raiders.
That's going to be Hathcock.
Yeah, Hathcock. Got his heels on the back end line.
The Cougar receivers are standing at the 30. Waldrop and Brown. They'll back up to about the 35. Kick is on the way. Not a bad kick. It'll take a good Raider roll across the 40 up to about the 43. That's where the Cougars go on offense. First down and 10 on the Raider 43.
42 on the punt from Hathcock. So kind of getting the Raiders out of trouble right there, but the Cougars take over on the Raider side of the field.
Third quarter is in the books. 21-0. Brookhaven Academy will take 60 seconds down the line. Brookhaven Academy Cougar football continues after this on B92.
At KDMC Pediatric and Adolescent Clinic, we have 2 patients, your child and you, the parent. We communicate so you and your family get the reassurance you need. Your pediatricians and pediatric nurse practitioners know exactly how you feel because we feel the same way. After all, it's our community too. Call KDMC Pediatric and Adolescent Clinic to make an appointment today. 601-823-5204. King's Daughters Medical Center, caring for our community like no one else can.
Hello, this is Will Thibodeau, General Sales Manager at Sullivan Ford Lincoln, Southwest Mississippi's Ford Truck Headquarters. Cool weather is right around the corner, but the deals are only heating up here at Sullivan. After another record-breaking new car and truck sales month, our lot is busting with great local trades, and we need to make room for more. With super low interest rates available, now is the best time of the year to buy. Come see our family here. Visit us on the World Wide Web at SullivanFordLincoln.com. Sullivan Ford Lincoln. We're better, we're proving it, and we want you to be the judge. Exit 40, Brookhaven.
Well, fourth quarter action as we flip to the football field as Cougars will be driving toward the south end zone now. First down to 10 Cougars after they hold the Raiders inside the 15, force a punt from the 1. 42-yard punt, though, by Hathcock. Gets it out to about the 43. So first down, 10 Cougars.
Got to expect a pretty good dose of Nick Ogden, John Rivers Brown, Gunnar Brister from the Cougars. 12 minutes to go, 21-0 lead for the Cougars. Ray Stewart in at quarterback. Tyler Fortenberry nursing a sore shoulder. Kind of had a tackle where he landed on his right shoulder. Probably just more precaution than anything else. Fortenberry out of his shoulder pads. Probably won't see him again tonight.
Power eye set for the Cougars. Stewart's going to hand it off to Ogden. Ogden tripped up in the backfield, caught for a loss back in the 45-yard line. Logan Hall. Hall, a 165-pounder, probably is outweighed by close to 25, 30 pounds by Ogden, but got in there, tripped him up for a loss back in the 45.
Yeah, got down there around the ankles. Knocked Ogden off his feet. Called a loss of 1 on that one.
Called a second 11, put the ball back just inside the Raider 45-yard line.
Second and 11.
Cougars will stay in the power eye to the right, tight end to the right. Dylan Fortenberry, the lone receiver, to the left. Pitch out to Brown. Got some blockers in front, trying to turn the corner. 45, 40, 35. Looks like he's got the first down. Knocked out of bounds on the far side by McDermott. But he got behind some good blocking. Brown got the first down inside the 35 to about the 33.
Yeah, you get a speedster out there like Brown. Just give him one block, make the cut back up inside, picked up about 12 on the play. First down for the Cougars. They're going to spot it down around the 32, 33-yard line. First and 10 from there.
Because we're talking about Lumright before the game, longtime coach at Warren Central. This is his time for football. In fact, he'd have that other end in tight, though.
That's right. He's got a receiver out there. I don't know what that guy would do in a Lumright offense.
Give off inside to Brown. Brown breaks a tackle, gets it across the 30 to about the 28, picks up about 4 or 5 on the play. And a host of the Raiders on the tackle.
Good hard running right there by Brown.
Will Hardley looks like he is the one that makes that tackle. Picks up 5 on the play. Brown does. Second out of 5 to go. Ball spotted down on the Raider 28-yard line.
Brown, you like him back. Now they're going to bring in Thunder and Nick Ogden. Second down, 5 yards to go. Expect Ogden fall in there behind Brownlee, your blocker. Gunnar Brister. Getting Ray Stewart under center for the Cougars.
This time we have more of a wing to the left side, more of an eye set. Ogden, the second man through, hit stacked up. He'll get nothing on the play. Making the tackle is going to be Presley.
Got a flag coming.
Also.
Flag coming. It looks like a face mask. We'll see what variety it is. Came from the far side judge over there. He saw something. Let's see if it's the big one or the small one. See if it's the personal foul. And it is.
A face mask against the Raiders. It's either 5 or 10. And it's going to be the big one.
Yeah,
it's going to be takes it inside the 20. Going to be inside the 20, put the ball inside the 15, all the way down to the 13. So first down at 10, Cougars on the Raider 13 with 10-19 left in the ball game, 21-0 Brookhaven Academy. Staying in the power eye set.
First down, 10.
Let's see, last time they had Brister more of a wing to the left side. Let's see if they have that same formation.
Cougars going to let that clock run down. So play clock's at 10.
Dylan Fortenberry, the lone man, as a receiver. Power eye set, Brister to the left. Movement up front by Kirk. Let's see if they were drawn offsides or somebody jumped too quick for the Kirk Academy Raiders.
Offside. I tell you what, Ken, I'm going to go ahead and brag out front about Ray Stewart jumping into the ball game. I'm seeing no nerves from the youngster. Only a freshman. His first significant action this year in a varsity uniform, and just doing a great job. So distributing the ball to his different running backs. Had a pass play the last time down. Drew the Raiders offsides on that one. So good job there by Stewart stepping in for Fortenberry.
First down and 5 now for the Cougars on the 9-yard line in Raider territory. Again, the power eye set, power to the left. Stewart kind of pitch it back to Ogden. Ogden in trouble, drop back at the 13-yard line. Toss sweep again. That's going to be Goodson, Parker Goodson in there to make the tackle.
Yeah, Goodson coming from the backside on that one. That's sort of that weak side of the offensive line. Kind of overloaded to the left. Goodson shooting in there. Chasing Ogden down from the back. Loss of about 5 on the play.
Brown will check back in. Ogden will check out. Stewart checking to the sideline. Again, the play clock is down at 10 and rolling. Brister will be the back to the left And the eye set, power eye set.
Cougars going to have to get quick right here.
Just got it off, pitch out to Brown. Brown trying to turn the corner inside the 15, spins inside the 10, stays on his feet inside the 10. They're going to say it goes out of bounds about the 7. Goodson makes the tackle for Brookhaven Academy for Kirk. And that's going to be close to a first down, a little bit short. They stepped out of bounds right around the 7. That's going to bring up a fourth down play right now for Brookhaven. Now, was that third down? Yep, third down.
Third down across the way. Good job.
Third down for the Cougars at about the 7. Got to get down to about the 3.
Good job there by Brown, not going out of bounds. Cut it back inside. Tiptoed the sideline. Picked up an extra 2 or 3 on that one.
Ogden back into the running back in the eye set. Brownlee the up back. Give to Ogden up the middle. Ogden's got the first down, it looks like, across the 5. Tumbles down to about the 2. Rob Bailey, who's made a lot of tackles for the Raiders, makes the tackle on that one. That's going to be a first down, and let's make sure they get the mark set here.
Let's see.
From our angle, looks like it's a first down.
Got the sticks across the way. Yeah, it is a first down.
First down goal to go. Cougars on the Raider 2. This drive started back on the Raider 43, on the Kirk 43, rather.
Cougars under direction. Ray Stewart just chewing up clock and yardage.
Brownlee the up back in the set. Ogden the deep back. Ogden gets the carry. Ogden bumped into, races, steps in the end zone. Got a good block.
Yeah.
On the left side, big hole that gets in the end zone. Only man that had a chance at him was Davis, but couldn't get a hand on him. So Ogden walks in from 2 yards out. All on the ground, a 43-yard drive for the Cougars. That comes to the 7:58 mark left in the ball game. Makes it 27-0. And here comes your New York Life Insurance agents. Extra point attempt from Corey Case. The drive was set up after the Cougars had a drive stall deep in Kirk territory. Kirk was stopped, had to punt from deep in their end zone.
Easton Boyd in to hold.
So Boyd will be the holder for the Cougars. Snap back, placement down to the kick is blocked. Extra point attempt is no good. Blocked there by Kirk. Breaking the action. 7:58 left in the ball game. Brookhaven Academy 27 and Kirk nothing. Let's take 30 seconds down the line. Brookhaven Academy Cougar football continues after this on B92.
Ace is the place for the helpful hardware, folks.
Need a key made? Come to Perkins Ace Hardware. Need small engine repair? It's Perkins Ace Hardware. How about hunting and fishing supplies? It's all at Perkins Ace Hardware. Shop with the helpful hardware folks for tools, electrical and plumbing supplies, appliances, padmoy mowers, and more at Perkins Ace Hardware, Lincoln Plaza, Brookhaven. Open 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Saturday.
Ace is the place for the helpful hardware, folks.
Cougars on a 43-yard drive get the first points of the second half, lead at 27-0. Colin basketball tips off Monday night against the Holmes Bulldogs and Lady Bulldogs. Janet Case had an outstanding career here at Brookhaven Academy, now a member of the Lady Wolves, so hopefully she'll get some action on Monday for that women's game.
Good drive there by the Cougars, chewing up some clock, putting points on the board. Again, Ray Stewart, the freshman, in for Fortenberry. Fortenberry nursing a sore right shoulder, took a hard tumble with the defender on top of him in the second quarter of play. Looks to be okay. I think more of a precautionary measure. They'll get him some treatment starting tomorrow. And assuming the Cougars hold on to this 27-0 lead for the final 7 minutes, 58 seconds, he'll be ready for next week.
Case with a kickoff, kicks it shallow kick